All right. Live on the air. So the video behind us streams live to my YouTube channel, and we'll also archive it. So if you wanted after the fact to go back and watch our game, you could. There is a function that we can log into a web page and people could actually chat live, but I don't want to pay attention to that even a little bit. And it looks like our audio is pretty sweet on these two mics. So just remember that we are recording for the podcast, so your contact, does crazy things like that.
That means rolling dice is gonna.
Well, I would say rolling on your map or rolling on your character is probably a really good idea.
I don't know. I like the bounciness of that.
If you roll the
Why aren't we playing on the felt? It'll make the sound buffer a lot.
Because it was covered with cat hair across from one end to the other, and I didn't know if these guys were allergic to cats, and I didn't want them to have to be laying on a blanket of allergy if they did. So I removed it, we cleaned it, and also this way we can write on the table. That's why we have a glass table that we game on, so you can write on it. So,
although if I do roll on the glass, I don't want that to happen. I rolled.
I'm fine with that.
2 threat.
I'm fine with that.
So, brand new club. First time care package.
All right, look at that.
They give you 12 different strains to taste.
Free success.
12 different strains to taste in a little care package.
One sweet. That is nice. So free success to advantage with these.
Nice.
Discounts on
Like
yeah.
110?
Yeah, go ahead, everybody. Let's go ahead and roll the Destiny pool. We've already got a light side.
Destiny pool. Do you want a real die or do you want a big old... Yeah, you want one of those?
Blaine and I, Blaine got 2
That's
dark.
cocked.
No,
Jay got 2
no.
dark.
It was cocked.
No.
Fine, roll again, fucker. What's this here? That's 2 dark
Two
side.
dark.
Yeah. One light.
Oh,
One dark.
All right, so this is a mechanic in this game that allows us to manipulate our dice rolls and our outcomes, and he gets to manipulate his dice roll and outcomes.
Or your dice roll now.
We have the lights to spend, he has the darks to spend. So, for example, and you
So you're running this thing?
yes,
Yeah.
he's our game master.
Okay.
So you will see when this happens, it shifts the die, and when these dice shift up from an 8 side to a 12 side, it increases their possibilities.
Oh, so the force is not with us,
GM.
what you're saying.
No.
So if we early on,
with
for
the
example,
force
if we
if you
start
said
off
that.
like this.
Force Master?
Hey, I'm going to roll your force points if you don't come over here.
You're an,
All right.
you're an FM?
Yes. Fuck yes. All right.
Okay,
So
here's
Force
an
is
extra.
with us again.
So in our example, if we were to burn all of our light force pretty quick, he turns them over every time we do that, right? Until they're all dark, and then he can only manipulate the dark ones. So it's a balancing point back and forth.
What it would do is during your roll, I can say, no, I'm going to make your shit a lot harder. And it would make your check harder, meaning I would spend a dark, turning it back to light for you guys to spend. Now, so it doesn't just go all day long. I'm going to do a dark. Well, I'm going to do a light. Well, then I'm going to do another dark. Well, I'm going to do another light. Yeah. It's kind of a rule of thumb of you can change it once, I can change it once, and then we just leave it at that.
And you roll.
Right. Right. So there was 3 dark, 4 light, right?
So Vern and Jay, since you guys are sitting lateral to microphones, you will actually have to speak up just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's all. Okay. Since they're not actually pointing at you.
I'm just going to sit here and breathe into this.
I tried to dangle 3 and I just couldn't get my 3rd dick to work today. I'm sorry, fellas.
You're like laid on. This guy we play with. Got any nachos? We're all.
I mean, well, if you're gonna do the heavy breathing and you're gonna do the Star Wars,
Yeah. Well, I call him Darth Vader on Skype. I can't breathe in this thing because we're all heavy smokers for years. Because we're all heavy smokers for years, and he still smokes a lot. So whenever we gamed on Skype, that's all we would hear. I'm like, mute your fucking headset, dude. I can hear your lung phlegm. Stop.
either say very creepily, "What are you wearing?" or mute your fucking mic.
This guy has a pretty impressive background for a starting character. He's like a rebellion leader. No, he's like a rebellion leader.
How the fuck didn't I think to go to the beginner box support page? God damn it.
When Order 66 was initiated, the Jedi Order were exterminated, including a handful of personal friends Arkin made over the course of the war. He saw that a renewed war was inevitable. He immediately began seeking out like-minded sentients of Bothwai, and beyond. Over the next 20 years, he laid the groundwork for a dozen rebellion cells and had a minor but laudable role in the creation of the Alliance to Restore the Republic. Wow. Really? First level character?
But you're a new character.
All right.
Okay. It's a minor,
but you've never seen a blast.
But it is the commander class, so maybe.
Oh, it's the commander class.
Yeah,
he's
the commander.
Okay.
So he's just a natural leader.
That's right.
I put me in charge.
Like a natural leader.
Just to set the stage a little bit of how I seriously the way I run games. I am not gonna sit here and be extra rules heavy. I like certain things work certain ways, of course, but no, I don't know everything about your character. I don't know everything about your character and this and everything else. I just roll with it. Just whatever fucking happens. I always like it more when players give their input of how they would rather see things be done. That's just how I like to do it. I don't like to go, I mean, it has to be a pretty fucking extreme situation for me to ever say no. Pretty fucking extreme. The only time I think I ever said no in this system is when a player wanted to hold a grenade, run, rig it to where when the door split open, it triggered a grenade, run back in one round. It's the only time I think I ever said no in this system.
That's a little too cinematic for you can't do all those things at once.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only time I've ever said no.
Yeah, he wanted all that in one turn, and we were all sitting there going like, okay, so
teamwork.
Yeah.
It's seriously, I just kind of go, this is where you're at. Go, take it from there. I'll nudge a little bit if I need to get it going, but I don't know. I don't want a monologue. I guess is what it comes down to.
Okay.
I love this table.
Thanks.
Good thing I brought my truck.
And a buddy. The motherfucker's heavy.
This is awesome.
As evidenced by the giant impact fracture.
Yeah, and that was from the tiniest little pebble.
Dude, you know what this makes me think of? My coffee table is almost exactly the same, just fucking rectangle in my living room.
Yeah, it's just short.
Yeah, and
you just need to put a base under it.
It's
like, you know how my dad made this base? You know how he made this base? He framed it out of 1x. So he got the basic frame out of 1x and bender. Mm-hmm. And then he coated it with like about 10 coatings of mud and textured it and painted it. It's hollow.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's hollow as hell.
But even my coffee table is good enough because sitting down on the couch, it's about knee level. So it would just have a little bit of I'm gonna buy new coffee tables and put that one out in my fucking garage.
That'd be cool.
If I could write on it.
If I put a kettle on for coffee, who would want some?
Oh. Did you guys even eat breakfast?
I got my coffee.
I never got a chance to.
Yes.
I never got a chance to.
I'm way over. That's why I'm a little late.
Since
I was asking because I could produce.
I was
just threw my coffee cup in your garbage. So.
I can give you a real honest to goodness. I wouldn't say porcelain, but
that's true. We don't
ceramic.
You're getting it black.
Yeah, you're getting it black with a little color.
We don't even. Mike used the last.
Is this an Alliance special operation
this morning?
Yes.
This is.
Yes.
So I am the boss.
So
I am in charge.
It was Bailey's.
That's so right here. The rebellion's finally come out of the shadows, and Arkan's lonely secret war is over. No more secrets and lies or uncertainty. Now he's assigned to the Alliance Special Operations, the organization he helped to create, and assumes field command of special operation groups to finally strike back against the so-called Empire. Bitches, you work for me.
What?
Come on, let's do it.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. This actually is called the takeover at Whisper Base. Whisper Base. And the Star Wars Crawl says, war rages across the galaxy. Both brutal galactic empire and the desperate Rebel Alliance reel in the face of terrible losses. Though Rebel forces managed to destroy a super weapon called the Death Star, their victory did not come in time to save the world of Alderaan.
Damn it! We did hear about that, didn't we?
Fear and uncertainty swell in the galactic community. Now, one small battle begins on the verdant world of Alderaan. Deep in the jungle, Rebel intelligence has discovered a listening post built by Moff Dardano to spy on his rival, Admiral Corleen. The Rebel Alliance has sent a crack team of infiltrators to take the secret listening post and turn it into a forward Rebel base in the Japarel system. After hours of slogging through the dense jungle with its poisonous foliage and oppressive heat, the heroes have reached their destination, the Whisper Base. Compared to staying in the jungle, the prospect of ambushing the Imperial patrol and breaking into a heavily guarded base seems almost pleasant. So everybody's going to start from the word go. Oh shit! You know we got pencils.
I got pencils.
I have a pen.
Because right from the word go,
Oh,
Well, you can write on the
strange.
table. You can write on the
We
table.
have strange.
Yeah, right from the word go, everybody's starting with some strain from the jungle.
So I have 2 pencils, unless you actually want to write on the table.
Well, I encouraged it.
Do it 2 strain. Everybody's taking
Yeah,
2
we want
strain.
to be able to mark in our character sheets also.
I've got pencils over there in my bag.
We
Forgot to
have
grab
a bunch of mechanicals.
Apparently, we're being insisted upon.
Do you have mechanicals? I know you hoard mechanical pencils. I think that's one, isn't it? What? What are you giving up on?
So there are 2
There's pencils.
hit point mechanics in this game. There's strain and then there's actual
Dark
wounds. With strain, when you lose all your strain, you pass out.
Congratulations.
When you lose all your wounds, you pass out.
Yeah, this one is like there's
Dying
no
in this,
certain death unless it's through critical.
Minus 2
yeah,
strain.
dying in
Minus
this game
2
is
strain.
really, really fucking hard.
Fair enough. That helps.
Yeah, it takes a crit roll of like a 130 or better or something.
It's crazy
Yeah,
hard.
Good.
And getting a 130 on a D100 is difficult. So
Well, that's what black dice are for.
Yeah, so instead of a one single hit point category, you've got kind of wounds and strain, which represent different aspects of the same thing.
in this system, strain can represent physical strain or mental strain.
Okay.
It could be either or.
Right.
Whereas like something like Warhammer, like we played last night, they do actually have stress and fatigue. But
It's like managing heat in MechWarrior. you're okay. I can take a little strain, someone push it, but I don't want to take the wounds because they're too high. So
Right.
It's a juggling act.
Okay. Gotcha.
okay, so your trek. Oh, you know what? I forgot to grab miniatures too. You want to use miniatures? I got the little pogs. We can use those. Whatever you guys want to use.
Does not matter.
What's your piece?
I like minis. Let's play with minis.
There you go.
Okay,
That's our
fine.
answer.
Then you go pull minis.
Fuck you.
Whoa.
I almost
You mean minis
hasted
for us,
the
huh?
response to that.
You mean minis for these characters, right?
Yeah, and some
Where are they?
baddies.
I'll go look for them.
They're in those 15 cases.
Can you find a Bothan, please?
Make sure there's a fish face.
Actually, I think there's a both in that tray.
So I'm gonna find you characters, and you're gonna like them.
Give me one of those things.
Here is yours. We're not playing a hut. You're playing a fucking hut. Moving on to you.
It could be worse. We have
Right?
we have a player in Toronto in our D&D 5e game. He's playing a wizard. He's a bow wielding wizard.
Rob, is he playing that
Rob,
one too?
yeah. And I was trying to push off this little orange anime-ish ninja guy. Let's use him.
I have one of those.
He's got some big shit in here.
I got one of those. I got
I'll be that
Can
guy.
everybody turn their
that's
character sheets forward so I can
I'll be that guy.
I'm a dog.
what I'm dealing with?
Mike,
I need a fish face.
Mike.
Is this acceptable? It's more of a-
You're willing the other
Maybe
game.
my glasses
Or I'll
are
go up to the bar and I guess I'll
use that giant
saltwater
mini for my guy.
bullshits.
Soldier,
I might use something like that.
Vern?
Gungans,
I got that one too.
Yeah,
Oh.
these are select.
Oh no, this is better for you. This is better for you.
This is
Actually, silver.
this is full of unopened singles.
What? Name? Jay?
Okay. This is for my own benefit.
What's my race again?
Bothan.
You're a
I'm a
Bothan.
Bothan. I'm a dog.
Is that a Bothan?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Bothans are bigger. There's,
Oh, they're right.
That's a Delphi.
I'm telling you, there's at least 1 or 2 folds in the tray over there.
Really?
Yeah, because I was using them for my game.
Do you need a pencil?
Yeah, I do.
It's not working on the table for you.
That's so.
Oh, he's got the skiff too. No
That's
shit.
so bitchin'. Oh, he's got a couple of these too.
I got one of them too. Yeah. Mike, is there any chance? Can you see him in my backpack, please?
Of course.
Sorry, I
It's
put myself in the
Frank,
corner.
right?
And it's the yes, that one.
I'm pretty sure this is.
Unless they got put away,
Thank you.
because I could have swore I grabbed at least 2 of them.
Which I did bring a flash drive too. I almost forgot the fucking thing.
That's totally me. There it is. You got a bunch of Imperial troopers.
There you go. There's your Bothan.
In that box there?
It's a spy, but it's a Bothan.
Well, it's perfect. If you want to just get a handful of these are not you guys, I'm good with that too.
Now here.
Shoot.
Yeah, like actually, also
Yeah,
this would be a great bag.
I guarantee you're going to need stormtroopers. This is an Imperial base, right?
In this adventure, surprisingly, no.
Really?
Right, I'm gonna put these away then.
It's well, it's the those guys.
Who still needs a figure?
3 of us, I believe.
How about these?
Okay.
4 of us.
Did you bring these out, or did I bring those out?
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Oh, I brought out a bunch of pencils in.
Any Astromechs?
No, but no Astromechs, but a droid would be good.
What kind of droid?
Any's shiny.
Any shiny droid? Oh, there has to be one there.
You're like,
We had a player that
so that's Wookie Wootsy for you.
Hey, there we go.
maybe not.
He's not a droid.
Oh,
but
I like this soldier better.
Do you want like a warrior type droid, or do you want like a
Protocol.
repair type?
Protocol work. Anything.
That looks
It
more like
doesn't
me,
matter.
right?
It doesn't matter.
That actually does.
That's
Isn't it funny? Because like you take a guy like me, most of the time, if I'm playing as a player or anything like that, or even running an NPC, I'm like, no,
that
I
could be a
want.
protocol droid.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want my mini to represent my character.
It's like, fuck you guys, I'm Lando.
And you get a guy like Will, and he's like, I don't give a fuck. Put a penny out there. That's me.
Yeah.
Boba Fett?
Look
Oh
at
yeah,
that
Bubba.
shit. Look at that shit.
Oh, next to you.
Oh, those were where we were
They were
fighting
larges,
Yeah, that one.
after all.
Oh,
Do
that
you
was
know-
you. Sorry.
Do you know in the module it didn't state that these were larges? It did not like tell you that they were
Oh,
a
see,
big
yeah, I thought that
base.
was a droid.
And it wasn't until after our combat that I saw this. I was like, oh,
Oh yeah, next to
think
you.
it was
Well, I
a
don't remember.
protocol
Did they give
droid,
a silhouette size on them? They should be silhouette.
That's a, I think that's a
I don't remember.
Yeah, did
I
you
don't
need a droid
remember
with
either.
guns?
No, it doesn't matter.
That's a
Like I said, I honestly don't give a shit. As long as it's a droid, hey, it works for me.
Oh, there's a bounty hunter.
what else are you looking for? Anything else now?
ID88. No, it's okay. We got a droid here.
I got
Oh, it's-
Sandman.
It's shiny. That was my only.
God damn it, if you're taking a bounty hunter.
That might be you right there, except your coloring's wrong. That's kind of spy.
Fish face.
No?
Who's playing this?
Oh.
Oh no, Zal. She's playing a pilot.
No, that's a
Yeah.
pilot.
Is
That
it?
is
No.
I
not
think it is.
not even close.
Is that a Moncal?
Yeah.
Not
Does
even
it say
close.
crap on the bottom?
Here's a fish dude.
I already got him a fish
He's
dude.
got a Moncal over there. Like,
I already got him. What are you already got one?
Oh, this is a medic.
oh, you know, I could use just a couple more. I don't give a
Can
shit.
see
I got
can you
daddies.
flip your character over, please?
He's already
I
got
got
one. Jay's already got one.
Okay.
This is a guy right there. Moncal medic.
There you go. There's your.
We are set, darling.
Wait a minute. Look at
Unless
that
you
one,
can
dude.
find a
Come on.
female fighter.
That's your dude.
There he is.
Give me back the other dude. Yeah. You're right. That was a medic. Here, put that medic back where you found him, baby.
And then.
Dude, Admiral
I
Akbar
can have-
cereal.
That's much better with the pistol up like
I
that.
got twinsies. Not with artificial.
So we're still looking for humans for you, right?
I already got one.
Oh, you did. Are we
Yeah.
looking for anybody else?
Nope.
There are just no
We're
real
covered?
female pilot humans.
Well, you know, what do you expect?
Well, they all look the same once they get into it.
Get something with a helmet on. You won't know whether it's male or female.
Does it have boobs?
Wah wah.
Seeing all these figures makes me want to play that game too. So if you ever
Have you
want to come
played it?
over, never, not once.
Oh, dude, it's fun.
So if you ever want to come over and have like one of these ridiculous, takes way too long, has way too many points in your army kind of games.
Did you ever play the D&D mini skirmish game?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. This Star Wars one is better because of the range. It's typically ranged.
Here you go.
Yeah, me and my buddy Lyndon used to play 800 to 1,000 point D&D mini skirmish games.
You could
Sure.
fit Jabba on this gift, couldn't you?
You want me to get these other things? Jabba can fit on this gift.
Yeah.
I've got him right here.
No,
It's kind of the classic from the place with his sidekick, though.
Salacious Crumb. I'll never forget that name.
He fits. If it sits, he fits.
The whole time that Skip is doing this.
I know. It's all listing.
You ever seen sand leave a wake?
Do you need a grid? Do you want a blank type map to draw what you need to?
Nope.
You're not going to do that? Okay.
Oh, we're good.
Excellent.
Okay, so you made it to your destination after getting through the sweaty,
I
humid
think we should all make introductions too, since it's for the recording.
Oh, yeah.
base where everybody stops outside the door and says, "Hey, my name is."
My name is what?
How's it going?
So actually, that's a good point.
So yeah. So why don't you tell?
Yeah, so we're actually, Blaine and I finally made it out to the Bay Area to do the Star Wars games we talked about on the podcast a few times in the past.
Nice.
And we are at, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, how you would prefer to introduce yourself, Mike?
Well, if you're part of the D20 radio network, you know me as Azimuth from Chronicles Pathfinder podcast. I was a venture captain for Pathfinder. Now I'm doing some Adventures League for D&D. You know, I try to stay involved with the community. I've done this a little while. I got a few stars next to my name. And I am playing Arkin the Commander, who is a Bothan, who is apparently quite achieved for a first level character, at least based on his background. He is a commander, which means he is specialized in leadership. He's trained in all kinds of fighting, and looks like he's trained in both vigilance and in cool. So he's just like ready to rock. Doesn't fucking matter when. Heavy blaster, pistol, combat knife, frag grenade, AP grenade,
armor piercing, a handful of awesomeness.
Basically. Yeah. So he's presented as being a very hard line, kind of hard nosed guy, but I'm gonna have a bit of a different spin on dog.
Okay. Move around, Vern.
I'm Vern Roberts. I'm a long-time role player, first-time podcaster. I'm also the RPG coordinator for a convention out here on the West Coast during Memorial Day weekend called KublaCon.
The best West Coast convention in the land.
The character that I'm going to be playing today is Cal, the soldier. His home planet of Alderaan, as you well know, was destroyed by the Death Star.
Oh, that's why you wanted like a girl. Get it?
Yeah.
I got it. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what was going on there.
Yeah, he's a noble from one of the houses on Alderaan. So he grew up famous and rich. The reason he was famous is he was an athlete playing Lemmy Ball. And the reason he's not dead is he was off-world for...
Lemmy Ball? So is he like Motorhead? Or
I don't know.
Jesus, please.
That's right. He was off-world for the Galactic Cup. And that's why he didn't get dead when Alderaan went kablooey.
That sounds like a sex move.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sounds filthy.
he grew up he grew up a pacifist. He was very active in the community with helping the poor and fighting oppression, but doing so as a pacifist.
You stop it.
But after hearing that his home planet had been destroyed, he went back and stared at the ruins of his home planet and just fucking snapped.
Are there ruins?
Yeah, there's asteroid belt where Alderaan used to be.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yes, also the U-porn star of Two Wookiees, One Cup.
Yeah, 2 Wookiees, 1 cup.
Are you related to Leia?
What's he doing in that cup?
No.
Oh my god.
Do you know Leia?
I don't know.
Can you introduce me to Leia?
I choose my high school girlfriend.
Oh, you went to the prom with her.
That's right. Choose my prom date.
I've always dreamed of having her scratch me behind the ear.
So you can scratch your bum with your foot?
He stared at the ruins of his planet,
My little nuggy spot.
the smoldering asteroids, and snapped. And now he wants to go crazy and kill everybody that's in the Empire.
Okay, moving on.
Which means
sorry.
Which means you're a good soldier, right?
Yes, I'm not only a good soldier, I'm a
around?
fucking terrific soldier.
On my podcast, I knew who this asshole is.
Yeah.
No.
So,
All right. Well, I'm Cicely, and since we're advertising for our local cons, I'm the magic organizer for PacificCon, which happens on Labor Day weekend.
Look at all this coordination that's happening at this
Oh,
table.
go ahead,
Isn't
plug
that
anything you want. I know how to edit, so it's fine.
Hey, it's credentials.
Yeah.
Another Happy Glory Hole production.
Is that
Precisely.
coincide with the Two Wookiees, One Cup? Is that,
Well,
is
someone
that-
said plug at the table, so.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Wait. Boom. Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
Magic coordinator, go.
Please continue.
Play enough role-playing games. Magic's much more my thing. Loved Star Wars the first time I played it. Haven't had a chance to play with you, but very much looking forward to this one shot.
Hey, what's up? I'm Jay. I'm part owner of a couple game stores. I'm here to just check out this new product for possible consideration for one in Minnesota, Infinite Games Incorporated. A Vendry spy, as Vendry is the name. Duros. I'm going to figure out what it is. He checks out topography in a holographic type of thing. That's sort of his training. And pretty handy in rough country and things like that. So he's been drug into this thing for some special operations and for some communications, things like that.
You're my infiltrator.
We're the infiltration kind of
Excellent.
guy. Although I am not a human type, so I do have a little bit of stop and search things going on. Going along with what's happening in our political systems now.
What is the blue skin race called?
Duros.
Duros. Yeah. So I kind of have to keep in the shadows and kind of just be unseen a little bit. just so I don't get messed with. Yeah. Plus this whole Imperial encroaching in on my territory. There's all this now I have to like stop in searches. There's more paperwork. So I'm a bit of a smuggler, and have certain objects on me and information. So I might know a thing or two about what's happening in the backgrounds of the political scenarios here. We'll find out. Thanks for having me.
Right on.
Awesome.
Dick Nose?
I'm Lane. I'll be playing a Mon Cal engineer, and basically.
Is that the cool way to say it? You don't say the whole calamari.
Yeah,
You just say Mon Cal.
Well, I don't know how to pronounce the rest of it because I'm illiterate, but I'll just say Mon Cal
isn't it
engineer.
calamari?
It's Mon Calamari, yeah.
Mon Calamari?
Just like squid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm playing the Mon Squid.
Doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense to me, except for they're both fish.
He's a fish. He's not a squid.
Anyways, basically, when his planet was captured, he was forced to work for the Empire, so he knows how evil they actually are. And when he finally was able to get away, he vowed vengeance and wants to take down the Empire with his technological skills.
So he was forced to work for the Empire. Was he an Empire barrel operator?
No, he was forced to use his technical skills to help modify and build and let's say make the Death Star better, that kind of stuff.
Oh, so it's here.
Yeah,
You invented the exhaust port.
he wants to.
You're the architect.
He wants to redeem himself by helping take down the Empire.
Exhaust ports blow.
Yes.
They blow. They don't suck.
All right, and of course I'm Jamie. We're gonna actually go ahead and take it from the top again, and I will read the intro again. So, again, we are doing the Age of Rebellion beginner game adventure, which is Takeover at Whisper Base, and the Star Wars crawl reads such as, okay, war rages across the galaxy. Both the brutal Galactic Empire and the desperate Rebel Alliance reel in the face of terrible losses. Though Rebel forces managed to destroy the superweapon called the Death Star, their victory did not come in time to save the world of Alderaan.
No.
Right on cue.
Fear and uncertainty swell in the galactic community, as well as a few eyes. Now, one small battle begins on the verdant world of Alderaan. Deep in the jungle, Rebel intelligence has discovered a listening post built by Moff Dardano to spy on his rival, Admiral Corlin. The Rebel Alliance has sent a crack team of infiltrators to take the secret listening post and turn it into a forward Rebel base in the Japarel system. After hours of slugging through the dense jungle with its poisonous foliage and oppressive heat, the heroes have reached their destination, Whisper Base. Compared to staying in the jungle, the prospect of ambushing the Imperial Patrol and breaking into heavily guarded base seems almost pleasant.
That'll never get old.
So you guys came to
Don't speak too soon.
It'll never get old for me.
so this is a listening post that was built by how do you whisper and listen at the same time, right?
Whoa.
Very, very quietly.
If one is whispering, the
Very
other
quiet.
shall listen.
Yeah. So it was built by Moff Dardano, and he's actually spying on his rival, Admiral Corlin. Okay. So this is just strictly a listening outpost. The Rebel Alliance caught wind of this. They sent the team of the 5 of you here to take it over and turn it into a forward Rebel outpost.
Who did we piss off to get this?
These are civilians. The guy who built the station just to
Imperial.
spy. They're.
It's Imperial spying on Imperial.
It's a moth.
Okay.
And spying on a colonel?
It's a Moff spying on an admiral.
Admiral.
Oh.
What was the name of the admiral again?
So perhaps if there is
Corlin,
something really juicy to
C-O-R-L-E-N.
be uncovered,
Oh, this would be it.
yeah, and we might be able to sow the seeds of dissent on both sides.
Decent.
So again, it's a beginner adventure, so it's a little railroady and things like that, but
Hey, we don't resemble that.
No.
a little.
We are not beginners.
I know, I
That
understand.
means we're going to go out of
This
our
is
way.
his first time playing, and
This is
he's
my
not
guy.
a beginner
Yeah.
either.
That means we're going to go out of our way to break the railroad rails.
Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. So you guys get in here, get out of the jungle, and you're actually in the garage. Okay?
We have any random communications that are floating through the air right about this time? It says here that I have some communication suit.
And it does exactly what?
Use the computer skills to jam or listen in on others. Just wondering if there's so many random.
Well, you would have to actually spike into a terminal first.
All right, so that's what you have to
slice in.
So I have to splice. Okay, is there any terminals around here? Let me ask that.
At this point, when you first get in here,
Aren't we in just a giant swamp?
You're in the garage.
you're in a jungle, and you're now in the garage of Whisper Base. And you, as you get in here, the first thing you notice is it's lined with speeders, and there's ATST walkers on either side.
Oh boy. Yeah, you don't want to plug. You don't want to jack in yet. Let's
Yeah,
let's find a cozy place where you
Let's
jack
take
in.
these STs and take his base.
Why are their guns pointed at the terminal you want to jack into?
That's not how you slice into
It's sort of like a
the
picture. Any angle you look at it always looks like they're staring at you. Same with Empire guns.
So you actually make it in, and you slice, or excuse me, you find the comm line. You're told to completely shut down all communications first and foremost.
That's you.
That's me. I'm up.
Okay, so you actually find a comm terminal area that would totally disrupt any communications leaving this area.
So
So we don't have more people coming
this is
in.
a covert Empire station that not everybody knows about.
Right.
Even the Empire people don't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
so much know about.
So at this point, you want the mission is to get in. You want to obviously get rid of all communications from the word go, so they can't call out.
We traveled overland and snuck in.
Yes.
We did not land in this base because they wouldn't
Oh,
have us.
that's where I came
Right.
in. This is
Okay.
where my topography, holographics. That's why I was sent in here. So I helped us get through the jungle.
Excellent.
And things like
Excellent.
that.
And you probably landed us in an impossible situation in the jungle.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
we parked far off. So okay, I'm just trying to get a bearing on how
Using
we
that
got
word
into this.
landing.
You completely trek through the jungle.
So security is
Or if it's
relatively
a crash.
low because they're not expecting people to come to this shithole.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have the total element of surprise at this point, to where you obviously when you get in here, sever the communications.
Was that a technical term?
What? Yes, yes. It's a highly technical term.
It's squelch on your radio.
Yes. So you find your line. If you wanted to, you were wanting to find out about if there's any outgoing communications at this point too, right?
Yeah, because they don't know we're here. I might as well try and get a little reconnaissance before we shut the whole shit down here.
And you guys know how to drive one of those things? I referenced the ATA.
Oh yes,
I have-
Let's see. What would
It just
that be
says-
under pilot?
What skill is it?
I guess
So
it's piloted.
in the basic one,
I'll
they don't
say
split
yes.
out piloting.
Yeah, they
planetary
don't
and
do space and planetary, and this one they just flat out do
So
piloting.
if you got piloting,
me,
then you
yo.
I think we should make an effort to
any of us could actually
take one
do
of
it.
those.
Really?
Yes.
Let's do
It's
it.
it's a
I
how many,
love the
how many
idea.
can fit in one of those things?
Two.
Only two people.
Yeah.
Well, we have
Comfortably,
we
but-
have two of them.
Comfortably, but we.
Can anybody else pilot?
Yeah.
Everybody should have a piloting skill.
Well, is anybody
Yeah,
else
but
trained in
ranks,
piloting?
yes,
You want to see a yellow next
Yes.
to your
I
pilot.
have,
Okay.
I have yellow and 2 green.
So the green dice represent your skill.
Okay.
So if you see up above where your character has these skill points up above,
Oh yeah.
if you have a corresponding skill but you're not trained in it, you're going to have that many green dice, which represents the stat. The ones where you actually have training are the ones that have a yellow, which is the 12-sided die, which is a proficiency die, which shows that you have an advanced training in it. And then if you're specialized, I think is the ones where you have 2, right?
Well, it depends on how many ranks you put into the skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, the number of the colored dice depends on how many
And
ranks
two
you have,
of
as
those
opposed to
or
how
two
much
green?
skill points you have. It can flip.
Well, we're not taking it yet,
Yeah,
are we?
you could. You could have
That's
4 of
fine,
one
but
and 2 of
that's
the
what
other.
I'll
That
do
means
if
you have
we're gonna
4
take it.
green, but you're changing 2 to yellow.
Right.
So is that a good escape plan? Can we prep that now and have
Yeah.
those things
Or point them at the
Prep,
door in case.
like hotwire them?
Okay.
like have it all figured out so you know exactly how to start them and get out of here and show
There's
whoever's going to pilot the
A
other.
crap ton of speeder bikes too. So hey,
No.
no.
I love
Oh,
me
can I
some
finish
speeder
my?
bikes.
What I'm saying is, I'm thinking we should probably try and disable as many of those as we can too, so they can't chase after us.
Right, the cannons on the ATAs. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, also the speeder bikes. They could chase after us with the speeder bikes.
No. But as we take the ATAs, we will shoot the speeder bikes.
I
Oh,
agree.
I
I
see.
think we should disable the speed bikes. They don't even
I
run.
don't even have a chance. They
Yeah.
would like jump on them like bing, like that.
Now, you guys do also, of course, would know natural imperial practices. They would still have some form of patrol routes, even in an unknown area like
Yeah,
this.
sure.
So I'm trying to, I want to gauge as far as you guys want to take the time, first of all, to go ahead and prep all this stuff. Do you want to cut the comm lines?
Why
I'm
do
going
they
straight
have
for the
so
commerce.
many vehicles here for such? Do we have any idea as to the population that's assigned to this station?
No.
Well, there's
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 came
at least
across this.
15 bikes and four other.
and four
so there's
ads,
20.
so-
There's 20 at least. Plus,
There's two. There's two ATSDs.
assume
there's
those
the
other
two. Okay.
vehicles.
So based
20 to
on the
40.
math,
Do you know how to hotwire these things? Are you confident you can get one of these going really fast? Can
what's that skill look like?
Mechanics.
Mechanics. Okay. I am unskilled
I'm
mechanics.
As confident.
Where's the engineer?
I'm sure I could get one.
Okay, well, what do we want to accomplish first?
Sure,
Well, I'm going to
oil.
go to comms. He can rig up a couple of these things, and I don't know what y'all can do.
Okay, let's take care of Jay's situation first.
all right? I'm going to cover his ass.
Okay, so you make it to your computer terminal area, and to get into the
I have weapons drawn.
To
I
slice
suggest everyone
in-
else do the same.
system, it's
draw
going to be
my
a difficulty
heavy
of 2. So on a difficulty 2, you're going to roll 2 purple. Oops.
Woo! And with all these, 1 yellow and 2 green, which is my
Computers check.
okay.
Right.
Here it rolls.
Okay, so the threats cancel out the advantages.
Oh,
You're left with
it
okay,
looks like one.
but they're canceled out by the failures,
Oh, there's 2 failures.
and it cancels out. So you wind up with 2 advantage.
Okay.
Now you guys already took all your stress, of course. So let's talk about this. Is your first time playing the system, right?
Yeah.
We'll talk about the things you can do with advantage and how you spend it. You have to think of this as a bank. Whatever you're left with as a net, you can spend as a bank. So you have a net of 2 advantage left over. For 2 advantage, you can recover 2 strain. Or is it strain or stress in this one? I don't remember. Strain.
Yeah.
You can recover 2 strain. Or with that advantage, you can pass boost die to help aid
The
your-
next person.
For 2, you could give this to anybody.
Yeah.
For 1, you can pass it to the next person that's going to do a skill check.
For one, so since you have to, you could give the next person 2 blue dice.
Essentially, yes, you could.
For any skill they're
Whatever they're going to do
Any-
next.
any skill check,
Their
yes.
next attempted roll.
Attack, doesn't matter what it is.
But
Okay.
narratively, you didn't succeed at actually breaking into and hacking the system. So for your advantage, now we can narratively turn that into how would you like to turn that into an advantageous situation on this system now?
I have a non-mechanical advantage that you should gain from it.
What's that?
Well, you ended up with 2 advantages on no successes, so I would say that you at least understand how their system works. You understand how their network is structured and how their file structure
No
is.
success is still implicitly a failure, though, correct?
Yes, so he didn't get into
He didn't
the
get
system.
in. He didn't get in, but he ended up with
But I might
positives.
understand where I might like the next room or the control room to be able to shut it down from there. Something like.
I would say in the situation you're talking about, you would basically have your next roll. You would get a bonus dice.
gain a bonus dice to your next attempt. Is what I was.
I don't think you can do. You can't give the bonus die to yourself, can you?
With 2 advantage.
For 2, you could pass it to yourself.
Oh, okay.
You can give yourself 1.
Or
So
if,
now-
if you wanted to go the other route, since he's going to be doing a check in a moment to try and hot water one of these ATSTs, you could say, well, I didn't manage to get into the communications, but I did manage to find startup codes to start that ATSD over there.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that would do.
I'll pass it to him.
Okay, so yeah, that'll give you boost die to try to hack and do what you need to do.
Not that I
to
needed it.
ATSD.
Not that I
Or
needed
2 if he's going to act next. Yes.
Perfect.
Okay, so what I'll do for you then is if you want to try to hack the system again, we're going to say you gained understanding of the ATSTs. You can always try to hack the system again, but what we're going to do is we're going to add setback die.
Ooh.
Now, what we're going to say on this is if you generate any threat, I want to set the stage now. If you generate any threat, it's going to trigger alarm within the system. And threat will come on these as well.
So your second attempt, I think basically the way it would work in your mind would be the second attempt, the computer's now wondering, why does this person keep trying to
So are
access this
Are you
terminal?
using a force point to do the setback
Before
die,
he
or is it
does
just story driven?
Story driven because he's trying to reattempt the same skill check. Right.
Before he attempts the second skill check, I would really like to take a stealthy position at the front of what I assume is the base, or where these people might be going in and out, or the alarm might.
Okay, so it's very obvious that your doorways are here and here.
Okay,
Okay, and this was just the main garage entrance here.
where is he now?
Where's the terminal?
He is over here, right about where he's at there, trying to hack into a computer system there.
Okay, I'm just going to be in the main entrance of the garage, kind of crouched down, waiting for bad shit. Hopefully, he doesn't raise the alarm.
Mechanically speaking, you're going to put yourself in a position of cover.
Correct.
So like out here somewhere watching the doors?
Mhm.
Okay.
So if you want
Watching
to,
in the doors.
you can
Watching,
spend a light
watching
side
the
point
doors. Okay.
to upgrade one of your skill dice to a yellow.
And you should.
Okay.
The next time you try.
So it might be a good idea. Just what I'm hearing is either I could reattempt the open or the comlink communication, or assist him.
Well,
So
we're
you're
going to
doing
go
both.
ahead and give him
Okay.
his chance to try to hack the lockers now,
Okay.
because you passed the boost side of him already. I'm just setting your stage to see
Okay.
what it is you might want to attempt if you're going to do a retry.
Is there any chance that your failure to get in has alerted them of our presence?
Not
It
yet.
could next.
It could. I adding a setback die to a retry with the stipulation of if there's threat generated, he knows now the system will trigger an alarm.
Okay.
So he's got that option now. So let's go ahead and move to you, Blaine. $10 bill.
Yeah.
$10 bill. So now, tell me exactly what you're wanting to do with this ATST in particular.
I believe we are going to use it for our escape, or are we going to use it to destroy something now?
No. For escape. You're pre-staging it,
We're
so all we have to
pre-staging
do is jump in and go, and he's confident he knows how to get us out of here.
So it's
fast.
essentially hot wiring.
I'm
it.
setting it up so the pilot can use it as an escape vehicle when the time comes.
Okay. So we're gonna do the first portion of that will be is if you examine the ATST, you work your way up there. It's got ladders on the sides. The hatches are locked.
Mhm.
They're locked down.
Mhm.
So you're gonna you can bypass that lock with either a mechanics or a skullduggery check, your choice.
Mechanics.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm proficient in skullduggery. If you choose to make
You
that,
can assist him.
if you choose to announce that, because I'm currently guarding the door to make sure that any extra attempts don't raise an alarm.
I wouldn't announce it. I would climb up there and go, I can do this.
I'm using a mechanics check.
Yes.
I got this.
But if you wanted to assist him and go up there with him, then
No,
you would
no,
be
no.
offering him a boost.
Unless he
Yeah,
says
I'm an
something, I'm
engineer,
going to
not
be
a
guarding the door, because I'm assuming that's where I'm needed.
So if you want to try to break in, we're going to give you an average mechanics check.
Okay.
But don't forget, you also have 2 boost die with that from his learnings from the computer.
2. Okay. That look accurate?
This lock's on the left, not the right.
Okay, so
You got a shitload of good.
Don't think he failed.
I think
Got
that one is
shit.
counteracted by
On the left.
one of I don't have a single one.
That's fine. That's fine.
But, okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 success and 3 advantage.
Wow.
Okay, so you walked up.
Nailed that shit.
You pretty much walked up and you found the piece of paper that had an arrow pointing and said press here.
Right.
I mean, it was like hatch opens up.
I like tapped my elbow against the leg of the thing.
Fonzie
You
did.
could hear it pop open from down below.
Yeah. you elbowed it. The 50s song came on.
How are you going to spend your advantage?
You got a 3 advantage.
3.
So you that's
Yeah.
gonna definitely help you. Yeah. How do you choose to spend that? You can recover your strain, and that'll still leave you 1 advantage. I mean, you got options.
Aren't you,
You
going
can
to be making the next roll?
You can-
pretty quick here. Yeah.
Uh,
So
pass boost die back to
Back
Yeah,
to him.
He's got
definitely-
set by the-
Definitely going to happen because now that he told me what I needed to know to understand this, I'm like, oh, dude, but check this out. So I throw that back at him.
So you maybe figured out
you, brother.
some little type of similarities between the two. the
Right.
Imperial
Like
something or other.
whatever the code's doing, yes.
Okay, and now, so we're gonna take it to your next step. Well, excuse me, if you're passing to him, how many are you passing to him? All 3?
Well, I
Oh,
thought I
God,
believe
buddy.
it's 2 advantage for 1 boost die, right?
So your
Well,
nickname's
you can-
$10, right?
Yes, $10 bill.
$10 bill.
$10 bell or something like that.
But it's 1 for 1. It's 1 for 1 if you want to pass to the next person to act and using a skill.
I'm just going to call you $10.
2 if you want to give it to anybody. So you could take 1 and say, I'll give it to the next guy, and then she's staging herself and being vigilant. You could say, and I'm going to give 1 to her for the next time that she
Chill.
acts.
Yeah, I would say I would give him all 3.
Okay.
All right, you got 3 of the little blue dice to roll.
all right.
Jay, what's your character's name?
Duros.
Euros?
No, that's
You're
your
right.
Vendry.
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 Excuse me.
What is it?
Vendry.
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 Ven.
So Vendry.
Ben. Just call me Ben.
Ven, use the
Then
force.
check out what I figured. Check out what I found out, and I hand you or I give you some information that's you're like, oh, now I see.
Oh, okay, here we go. I got this system. Now
use
it's
the force,
from
Oh,
Use
you
the
want
force.
you want
use
to
the-
upgrade?
Use
Yes.
this one.
Use the
Okay,
force.
so pull out a green
So-
one,
Pull a green
and you're
one
going to
out.
replace that with a yellow.
And that's how one of those force point works. And now he's going to
That's a lot of
I
dice.
already
We
flipped
can
one.
do
I already
this
flipped
one.
And he has 3 boost die in there.
Yeah.
3 boost die.
Yes.
And now remember, if you net any threat, you know that this is going to trigger an alarm.
Okay, everyone be careful. Oh, look at all those. These are boom, right?
He's the Italian diplomat. Is that what
Holy fuck. Okay, so you got 4 threat, but it's counteracted by 1, 2, 3, 4 advantage. So you didn't generate any threat. You're left with 1, 2, 3, 4 success and 2 advantage.
nicely done.
So
Well done.
$10 bill definitely helped out Vendry
we
here.
could take over this whole base and never leave the garage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can $10 bill and vending machine.
$10 bill for the vending machine.
$10. We green?
What?
I'm coming to you. Are we green? Is your task complete?
Well, so far he's only successfully made it into and opened the walker.
Yeah.
He hasn't.
He's in.
Yes.
Pass me the card key to get into the.
So you got into the computers.
And Ben's in.
You got into the system and you were like, okay, good. I fucking totally handled this. You were able to just totally cut all communications.
Give me a visual on the passageways beyond these doors that we're going to have to go through.
Hold on, I'm trying to. We're getting it set up, man. I can try to put it right now.
From here, you do not have any access to any visual. I can't.
Visuals?
Thank you.
What about auditory?
Visualization. Audio, yes. You can hear the occasional comm going back and forth amongst what you would assume to be patrol. Everything looks clear here. Sector 3 clear. That's all you're catching on it.
Okay.
The only thing you're getting out of it. So you know that there's definitely patrols happening
Sectors,
somewhere.
though, so we got
What,
some
what sector's the garage?
Yeah,
What
exactly.
skill would booby trapping be?
Skullduggery.
Is that skullduggery?
Mm-hmm.
I'm proficient in skullduggery.
All right.
And
Okay, now let's move back to $10
I
bill
will
real
rope
quick.
in the group.
Okay.
Just-
$10.
You're wanting to do what now? You got into the ATST.
I want to be able to press a button and it's ready to go.
So
Rock on. Yes.
You know, I need
So
to aim it at the
that's
door in
actually-
case we got to
So
come
if I
back down.
have to, let's say,
Was it really?
bypass some kind of a
Yeah,
key
shit.
system or
No.
something, maybe, so that instead of having to have any codes or anything to get the thing operating,
it's an older code, sir, but it still works.
I want to be
But
able
it
to.
checks out.
Yeah,
I want to be able to just turn the key and it starts up
So you
without
want
having
to
to set the
you
alarm
want to be
code.
all the way through pre-flight protocol.
Exactly.
So you're ready to hit the start button.
Yes.
Right.
You want to turn
Fire.
fire at this point.
Yes.
Yes.
So-
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
So we're going to make this a hard mechanics check.
Okay.
So is
And
there anything in the computer that I can push to, you know?
I'm going to upgrade one of your difficulty, so it's 2 purple, 1
Are
red.
you saying anything about this?
Just because you simply got to it before me, because I was going to upgrade.
You can upgrade too. You want to upgrade
I'll do
again?
it as well.
Go ahead.
So you get your red die?
And take the red die as well, because he
Yeah, you still have the red.
drop out of purple and take the red.
No, we didn't get rid of that motherfucker.
Oh.
Add a boost after being stupid. I mean, a setback die.
No, you said boost.
Yeah, add a boost die for being stupid. You heard the man.
I wouldn't have argued with that. Why did you argue with that?
That's a good thing.
The boss takes
Between
care
last
of
night and today, this is the most sober I've ever played. So I really should have stopped.
You want a shot?
Beer.
Is that what you're telling me?
You got any beer?
We've got malt liquor.
Wait.
We got here. What do we got? Some Mickeys?
We got some King Cobra in the closet.
Oh, shit. In the closet.
Good job.
We saved this for guests.
Hold on, let me rig it out of this towel.
We're not even out of the garage. I think I got a
And you know what's funny? He thinks I'm fucking kidding.
I have the Mickey's and the King Cobra. Both cold, but cold enough. I can put them in the.
I'll take the
ice
Mickeys.
box.
Oh,
Do you want them? Feel how cold these are. Do you want them that?
Don't
cold?
do him the Mickeys.
Yeah.
God damn it,
And you just fucked him over.
dude. Okay, that's that needs to be freeze.
Okay.
Your character just lost
So I'm
experience.
gonna put
with
these
it.
first.
Get out of the garage.
You-
and then
Do you want a shot?
What do you got?
We have rum. You
Of
have
course, we'll be on
bourbon,
our
don't
foot.
you?
I've got some Maker's Marks yet to be open.
I'm good, thank you. On that shot.
Is it noon yet?
No, I better not take a shot. Yeah, I'll just wait for the beer.
All
So
right,
we
don't
got
forget
a-
those beers are in the freezer because they will boom.
Threat, a
They won't
triumph.
be forgotten.
No,
And
what do you have?
no
in
beer
red?
left behind.
That cancels that.
Actually,
That
there's
does?
Yes.
Okay,
There
then
might
all
be
I have is a
some cold
success.
bottles.
No,
in the
you
bottom
have
of
a
the drawer.
success
No.
And a triumph.
and a triumph. Okay, so he went to. Let me smell it first before I decide if I want a shot or not.
It's good.
You're
It's like
spilling
gasoline
blood,
at
fine.
first, but it's actually
Come on,
not bad.
it's got a wicker basket around the bottle. It's got to be good.
Bet you say that about all the girls.
She's
got a whisker basket around her ass. She'll be good.
When I'm in Hawaii.
Okay, so a triumph is also a success.
It's also considered a success. So he went in to rig up this ATST for you guys, and you got it all turnkey to where this green light just comes on. That's basically ready to go. Okay.
Okay.
Now for your triumph, what would you like to get out of that triumph? Everybody help fill in on what we could do with the triumph.
What about
Destroy the rest
Get
of their gear, dude.
get another one running. Get a second running.
I believe I accessed. Now, how would that work?
You accidentally set off one of the guns, but it blows up the other ATST.
And everything else in there.
Use your
Oh wait, you're standing there.
Use your triumph to reprogram it so only you can activate this thing.
Biometrics.
Reprogram the code, basically. So if the real pilot gets in this thing and we don't get a chance to get back into it, and he goes Sigma Alpha 5-4,
Why isn't this
what the
working?
fuck?
You should key code it to your eyeball, so if you die, we can pop it out and still get out of here.
Retinal.
Cut off my hand. Why? You'll know when you get to the
We
ATST.
need to do a retinal scan. Hold on.
I would say that. Would there be any kind of, let's say, computer connection between this ATST and the other one, or the speeder bikes?
It would only be a generalized communication.
Oh, okay.
It's not like you can hotwire the control room or something.
Okay, in that case, I want to be able to remote control this ATST
Through the data pad.
from my.
Do you have a data pad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bitchin'.
He's in right towards that.
But don't tell him, Mike.
We're
So
running
then she
out.
gets in, she's trying. Why won't this listen to me?
He's like,
But of course,
he's like, guys, watch.
Your commander has lipstick shades.
but of course, this information will not be necessary to be shared with the party until.
Yeah.
Oh, you're that guy. Okay,
That guy.
I gotcha. Okay,
Why
so
not? It'll be a cool dramatic.
You know.
just then you hear over the communications that you're still listening at the computers. It's probably just Count chewing through the wires again. Let's go check it out.
Hey, we got some people incoming. They think we've been fucking with their gear. They know about it.
And then you hear and the doors open up right
Shoot
here.
them in the face.
All right, and when those doors open, I've been readying the entire time.
Okay, so let's do initiative now.
RPG grenade.
Definitely, because stated from the beginning,
How does initiative fucking work again? I don't remember.
Vigilance or cool.
we're gonna call it.
whether we're ready for combat or not.
We're gonna call Jay's vigilance because it was like,
He knew it was coming.
hey, there's something. No, it wasn't cool. It was, guys, somebody's going. Oh shit, there it is. She is definitely gonna have cool. She's been stationed waiting.
And
I was
I'm
covering his ass as
proficient
well.
in the cool too.
Right. But you were covering his ass being vigilant about it, but we're going to give you cool in the sense of expecting it coming. What were you doing through all
It's the
this?
same.
I'm just standing there with my gun waiting to kill Empire guys.
Well, that'd be real cool.
They're two different skills.
Mhm.
If you're
Now, we're going to say
expecting
that
combat to
Tendar, where's your
happen, you get
mini?
to roll on your cool because you're cool about it and you're ready for it to happen.
You were just coming out of the hatch
If you're
on
not
top of the
ready for
ATS.
combat, then you roll against your vigilance.
You
Usually
turtles.
people are better at bludgeoning.
So I'm rolling against his.
Total fucking meerkat moment.
All this laser fire comes out, and all you see is this Mon Callahan come out of the hatch and go.
All right. So it's a vigilance roll for everyone, is what you're saying.
She's going to have cool.
She's gonna have cool.
Oh,
Everyone else
With
has
a boost die, because you were the only one that said you were focusing on these doors, ready to make this happen. So you're going to make a vigilance check with it's no difficulty.
A vigilance check.
I have a triumph.
Vigilance check. Boom. Look at those.
Okay, so I'm going to go around the table.
I've got 4 successes.
Hold on, we're
Oh,
gonna go around the table. I've never used a table as a writing
Do it,
utensil
man.
before.
Rock it.
Okay, Jay, what did you end up? You just
A
you
4.
well, you give me a number of successes and then number of advantages.
Oh.
So you got 1 and 3, right?
1 and 3.
Okay, so we got 1 and 3,
1 success, 4 advantages.
1 and 4,
3 and 0.
3 and 0,
0 and 1.
0 and 1,
2 and 1.
2 and 1. Okay, and for them,
Now it's under sizzling now.
Initiative is an interesting thing in this game.
It came back. Never mind. It ricocheted off of Mike's
It's
foot.
much less hard slotted than
1 and 2.
Pathfinder.
Okay, so 1 and 2. So it's going to go PC, 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 and PCs, PC. And the way this works in this one, it's not like, oh, I got a 17, so every time this should count 17 hits, it's my turn. This is PC's turn. Who wants to act first?
Okay.
So you guys, you can be the last in the round and then first in the next round. So being fat doesn't help.
Get him, Sal.
The door opens
Okay.
and you see 2 Imperial guards there. We're going to put him here, although you can't see him. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The door opens, totally caught off guard. You're in the computer and you see, guys, fuck, they're right there. Okay. And we're going to call for range bands in this one. From one side of the garage to the other is long range.
So the middle of the garage is medium.
Yep. From here to the doorways is medium.
Where would my
All right.
character be?
You were talking about taking cover.
Yeah.
So we're going to call yours medium range to them as well.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. You
So
betcha.
we have a PC to act first. Who
betcha.
wants to go first?
I would. Well,
I could just
How can we deny her not to have
Yeah,
this guy
true.
right here. I'll toss a stun grenade in.
this guy is an NPC.
That's your Duros buddy over
That's
there.
gross.
Ranged light. Okay, well, I guess I can do that. I'm gonna use one of my frag grenades. See if I can just
that hit
fuck
me?
up this entire
Mm-hmm.
group.
Okay, you're gonna have to move in though, because that's a short range, right?
Could I hold
Ranged
to close
lights.
the door
Shaver
so
grenade.
it like closes the door
Shaver
and
grenade.
blasts them and not me?
Two.
Shaver grenades.
Oh, you're not going to get hit. There's, there's not
That
like
is an
a-
interesting
I
plan
guarantee
though.
'Cause that's what I was thinking about doing with the stun grenade.
So you're
just throwing it through and
He's
close the
essentially
door,
thinking
boom.
about after her turn, he goes, shuts the door before the grenade goes off.
All right, then instead of using the grenades, I'll use my heavy blaster pistol and take a step back.
Okay, so the difficulty is average, which is 2 for the range.
It's out. 3 and 1 bad. So that's punch the thing. So that cancels out that. You end up with 1 and 1.
1 success, 1 advantage.
Yes.
Okay, so you definitely did damage here.
How much damage does your light blaster do?
Heavy blaster
For a
pistol.
heavy blaster?
So 7 damage on a hit plus 1 damage per uncancelled
8?
success.
So 8 damage. Okay. So this door opens up, catches you off guard. She is completely vigilant about the situation. So that door opens, you just pull the trigger and blow this guy back. He hits the wall, slouches down, and falls down like a sack of shit.
Take that, you sack of shit.
Covered in plastic armor.
Take a step back.
Okay. And we are on to the next PC's turn. Who wants to go next?
I could try and stun him.
I don't know if a grenade is worthy of only 2 left.
Okay.
Because they are in short order. I think we
I'm
should.
just gonna take a step back and blast him right in his face.
So you're going to go
Okay, now from where he's positioned, I'm going to give him partial cover, which is going to add a setback die to your
A
check.
setback die. That's partial cover up to the door. Well, that means I'll probably.
Well, if you look at where the doorway is, you see what I'm saying?
It's a
He's
hard
back
corner.
behind the
Oh,
it's
okay.
around the corner, so
Right.
he's going to have partial cover. So what weapon are you using?
Maybe I should.
Because you still have to draw a weapon, which is
Yeah.
going to be a maneuver.
That's
Because you were all into the computers.
So you can't move and then draw without taking straight.
You would take 2 strain to
Okay.
perform an additional
I
maneuver.
don't think so. So what do we got left in here? Why don't I go right before them? What I could do is I could either close the door so it would make them waste a maneuver to open the door, or they're gonna run away and bring
Could
reinforcements.
he possibly prepare to close the door in his turn, maybe, and then have it
It's
like a
push button.
stand ready kind of thing?
It's push button.
I'm right there. Like, guys, it's coming.
And if he fails to close the door, I've got a heavy blaster rifle and the
I'm a
skills
medium.
to use it.
I'm currently
I'm
medium
gonna,
range
let me
for
just
them.
hold.
Yes.
Let me hold until somebody else goes.
I'll go.
Okay, so I should be marking these off. Okay, so we have 1 player. Okay, next player, go ahead, Mike.
I will move from medium to light band and fire at the guy I can see.
Okay, so you're going to move in like you want to maybe use the ATST as a little bit of cover.
Sure.
Okay, so you're going to have a setback for his cover now.
Did someone have an unassigned advantage?
No.
Not yet.
Wasn't it her?
Oh, She had one advantage. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm taking bonus die from her advantage.
Okay. Go ahead and upgrade it.
And upgrade it?
Your difficulty.
Upgrade the difficulty.
Oh,
So it's going to just be red instead of a purple.
Just one?
Just one.
You're at short range,
Oh, I had two. Okay.
and you have the setback die for the cover, right?
All right. Those two cancel out those two. Those two cancel out those two. So I end up with 2 advantage.
2 advantage.
That sucks.
Okay, let's think narratively how this could happen. You could hit a blaster bolt and it hits the door frame right next to him. So for your 2 advantage, if you want, you could do something like add a setback die to his next check because it threw him off for a second, or you could pass a boost die, however you like. I'm trying to remember that.
Or you could say you blasted a hole open in the wall and now it's easier to see him.
Yeah, because it's not necessarily how you're going to benefit them. It's also how you can make detriment to them.
Yeah. I would like to take the next action if there's another player action before them.
There is 2 more players before them.
And I can split it up. I can put 1 die of disadvantage to him and 1 die of advantage to the next person to spin too, as well. For
Yes, you can.
Well, for 2, you would be adding. Yeah, you could put one.
You can split them.
Yeah, you could do that.
All right. That's
So
what I will do.
So 1 threat for him to act, and you're going to pass a boost die to whoever acts.
And I
next.
will pass, a boost die to the.
Which
to
is
the
going to
next
be
action.
Vern, right?
Yep. So I'm going to move into short range or from medium.
He had to duck behind his cover in order to not be hit by the blaster. So
1. So if you could move me
he's not lined up.
Where do you
for
want
a
to be?
shot.
short range.
So you're going to go back over here by your Botham buddy?
Yep. So I've got my boost die. I've got my that. That's going to be 1 of those. I still have a setback die because he still has cover. Yeah.
But you have your boost die as well.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Wow, no upgrade?
No, you guys have the advantage on that right now. When I used to play with these assholes, what they would wait until they had all
Well,
light side, and then
that
they would
takes care
never
of
touch
that.
it for the rest of the session.
That takes
That's what they
care
would always do to
of
me.
that. So I've got 1 triumph and 2 hits.
Okay, so your damage.
My damage is going to be 12.
Wow. Okay, so you definitely dropped him. What would you like to do with your triumph?
Heavy blaster rifle.
Holy hell!
Mhm.
One of those.
It's quite a weapon.
So he looks like a struck match now.
We need bigger guns.
Maybe have him bounce off the wall to close the door as he falls down.
Well, we could. I do have another shot. I could just
That's a
jump
pretty
in and
nifty
attack him.
shot.
I like
Hit him
it
one
though,
more time.
but he's already going to close the door on his triumph. I like that. So you shot him. He bounced off the door. His face hit the close button on the door and just shuts back down. Okay, we have a.
Did you guys just see that shot? Is no one going to see
We have a PC's turn, so it could be Jay or Blaine. Who would like to go next?
I have nothing to do but sit here and hide. So
you're just saying go around and
that? Your mother.
you just open up the front little eye window. Get him! Get him!
that's my
Get him!
Don't you have a control of the weapons?
Yeah,
He's
but
still inside the
There's
ATST.
no reason for me to fire into my friends.
Literally has the largest weapon in the room. He's fucking hiding.
You could say move.
He's sitting in there going, oh, get him! Get him! Oh, that was close.
Yeah, I'll hold.
Okay, so
You
what would you like to do?
asshole.
Well, let's see. The door is closed, and well,
You're still in the kneeling hacking position in
yes.
front of the comms.
Actually,
So all the blaster fire just going past him as he's just kind of
Actually,
I'm gonna try and block the comms so he can't radio anybody.
Shut him
else.
down.
Okay, so now you're wanting to shut down any internal communication as well. You already shut down external communication, so now you're wanting to shut down internal communication as well.
Communications.
Except for ours.
Except for ours, yeah. There-
Well, we have our own
Okay,
comms
Ours
channel.
are point-to-point devices, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just comms that you guys have amongst each other. Okay, so knowing typical computer layouts and systems in a base, especially something like this, you would know that would be done from the control center.
I could not do that.
No, I would never say you can't.
Okay.
In order to do it, it's going to be extremely difficult from your position. And what I would like to say is not only is it going to be hard, but it's going to be time consuming as well.
Which
Okay.
we know we don't have.
you should lock that door
So,
so that they have
If
to
we're
come
gonna
down
make a
this door.
stand, let's get to comms and then make a stand, and that'll allow you to do whatever you need to do right at the
So,
source.
so we need to get to the control center now.
That's what we're heading
Yes.
for, yeah.
Okay.
Can I wait until after his action?
So you guys are wanting to basically drop down your initiative order at this point, is what you're both wanting to do. You're kind of like door shut.
Yeah, but yeah.
Go ahead, open the door. I'm waiting.
Yeah, I think it's over.
Pull your weapon ready.
My weapon is ready.
Okay, so
I mean, there's still another guy on the other side.
Right. But
I
if
don't
was
see
him,
anything
I would
from my
go
point
on.
of view. I'm like, hey, you guys handled that. That was nice.
2 of my buddies got blasted.
Golf clapping.
I'm giving you one more. I'm giving you the one more
so
finger.
you're sitting there going, I told you it was a trap.
I give the team comms to everyone. It's we need to move out. We need to move forward. Yep.
Okay, so we're going to push that initiative slots back.
Yep.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going
$10 you green.
to. Are you there?
Yeah, we're good.
It's not racing. That's fine. I got it.
Green.
I got it. Okay, so we're moving to NPC spot now. This door on this side opens up.
Uh-oh.
Love that movie.
Why did they make a game off that?
I'm surprised they haven't tried to
And
make
that's
a
about the time I would blast.
Okay, so on their turn, they come in. This guy runs in. We're going to just treat him all.
Now you shoot.
Okay, yeah. Can I?
Yeah, they have no. It's technically NPC's turn right now.
Okay.
Okay, in the initiative order. They ran in. This guy runs over here, opens the door back. Oh, thank you.
Those ATSTs, they have cameras on them, right? You could record this video. This needs to go on the Star Wars YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm gonna YouTube this.
this is going on the HoloNet.
So now it's gonna be PC, PC, PC. NPC,
That's
PC,
hilarious.
Star Tubes.
I find the green one shows up better.
You trying to say I only got one fucking eye?
Nope.
Why you gotta talk?
No, you don't.
Would I?
You have 2
Tear
eyes.
Table's right here, Jamie.
I've always heard it as "fuck you, peg leg."
I've heard it both ways.
I like "fuck you, peg leg." That's one. Okay, so they come in. These guys are ready to start blasting. They're all gonna shoot at the rebels, completely unaware that the double barrels that are 5 feet above them.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so they're gonna start shooting.
Right?
I feel like there should
Val,
be,
your character's name is Val, right?
there should be like a
Zal.
whole Gallagher
Zal,
tarp thing that should be
Yeah.
happening right now.
Oh, he's about to drop a watermelon.
They're shooting at these guys, and they're just like putting up like.
We're just putting plastic all over it.
Yeah, everybody's going like this. All. What the fuck are they doing?
Jesus Christ. We're in the splash zone. We're in the splash
Oh, look at
zone.
that fun of you. Oh, we got you now, motherfucker. What the fuck are they doing now? They're shooting at us.
Where's the grinder?
Okay, so they're all going to start taking
I
shots.
tell you what, I bet you I can sneeze and you all die.
Oh.
I'm a wizard.
Watch me use the force.
I have powers.
Okay, they're going to come in. They're going to start blasting the 3 of you over here. God, it was such a break my tank. So first, they're taking a shot on Kale
Oh boy.
at medium range.
Okay, look out. All right, now the grenade thing would be really cool.
They only have. I'm not treating them as minions, by the way. They're
He's
treating them as individuals.
literally about to splatter them with an ATSD. I don't think we're going to need
So for 1 advantage, he got nothing, so I'm going to pass the boost out of
That's
the
why
next.
we were in the splash zone.
Shooting at
you
the
guys haven't
There's
taken
still
your
a roll
actions, so you
involved.
still get your
Right.
actions.
I don't think so.
Yes, you do.
No, you do. You get your
I
action.
get your action.
Yes.
Roll that one.
Hold the gunnery one.
Shooting at the Bothan.
It's too bad I'm not in there.
This one,
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay, so they shot the Bothan.
I don't care how
For
bad
damage
it
of
is.
7.
This just
So you were focused on this door. Yeah.
hurt later.
Saw the door shut. Next thing you know, you got a blaster shot right in the side.
7, soak 3, take 4.
And the last one is shooting.
That's strain, right?
Yes. Shooting at you.
Ow.
Wait, getting shot with the blaster rifle is not strain. That's
What?
wound. Right?
Yes, wound. That wasn't strain. It was wound. Mike, they're not set to stun. That's wound.
Ow. All right. So that's 4.
That was an all-out failure. So doors opened up. This guy opens the door. So you guys are like, oh shit, coming from 2 sides. The Bothan takes a shot. And so now you got commotion happening on both sides. It is now a PC's turn.
We're being flanked. We're being
I
flanked.
believe I would like to go now.
You want? Oh, why you gonna take the chicken shit route and
$10.
blast him with the fucking ATSD?
Yes!
Is that the chicken shit route? Because I thought it was
Actually-
the badass route.
That is the badass route.
You should wait and let someone else go.
$10. Waste those fools.
And generate advantage to give to you.
Yeah, that's because he's gonna need it.
Yeah.
On a 10 to 1 damage
Why
scale,
not?
he's gonna
Why
need
don't
it.
I do it? I'll take this guy right
You
here.
just saw your commanding officer get shot in the back. $10. Take
fine.
those fools.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so you're at short range. He does not have cover.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna shoot him in the face.
So what does this entail now? Oh, here it is. Blaster rifle. I got.
And your difficulty is only 1 purple.
1 purple.
That is a net of 2 success.
All right.
So now your damage rating on the weapon is what?
Oh, it says 9 plus 1 damage.
Per success.
Per net success.
Yeah.
So you got 11.
Good.
So he watched his buddy get shot in the face, and then he used his face as a door closer, jumps over his buddy's corpse, opens the door, and gets met with the same fate and gets blasted right in the fucking face.
No one said they were smart.
Stupid.
So stupid. So half his body is in the hallway, half his body is out of the hallway. And the door's sitting there going,
Oh, why couldn't that have been his head that was happening?
Where's Bill? Where's Bill?
But these are Empire doors. I thought they'd be like slam.
Or they go 4 and make a
Oh,
diamond.
get you.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, you're at short range, and it is a gunner skill.
I knew you were gonna go there, so I'm going to upgrade with 8.
Okay.
And so is he.
And I'm going to leave it right where it is because.
Yeah. So that was coming.
And do you have the gunner skill?
Don't have it.
Gunner,
No.
sorry, gunner.
I do. I do not. So it's just a normal,
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
it's happening.
They're right there.
You guys are firing away, and you just see these 2 barrels on the front of the ATS. You go.
We're all taking steps backwards.
It's whisper bass. Whisper bass.
Oh, damn!
Make a great show.
2 fails, but 2 advantage.
Okay, so I can give you for the advantage if you want. Boom! It's obviously it can make all 3 of them extremely prone. If
Yeah,
that's what
I
you would
mean,
like.
Basically, even if I missed completely, these guys are going to be like, "What the?" Because I mean, these are heavy blasters,
Yeah, you don't usually
Sorta.
use these against
right?
Yes.
You are running radar.
You don't normally hunt
They're
rats with this.
and they're shooting-
vehicle weapons.
They're
It's like
shooting
hunting a
right
squirrel
into
with a
their
shotgun.
feet. So yeah,
Yes.
Does it
With
say
an
a
RPG.
trample
Yeah, it's like
feature?
it's like
Pardon?
mice
A trample
feature
feature?
with an elephant gun.
I like that.
Just move forward one
You know,
I
square.
like
You
that.
still have a maneuver.
Do I still have a maneuver?
Yes.
I would like to stomp the feet of the ATST forward about 10 feet.
Okay, well, first of all,
You just knocked them all down. Now you're gonna step on them.
yes, because when you shot at them, it hit right behind them and sent them all flying.
Oh, okay.
But they managed to hit the speeder bikes, like fold over, and then fall straight back onto the ground,
Oh, perfect. Couldn't have planned
all
it better.
laying right in front of the ATST.
Squeeze.
And now you're gonna go.
Yeah.
Jelly, anybody?
Squish.
I'm all squishy.
It's a flaming bag of dog shit.
You know,
Underneath your
if you,
foot right
if
now,
you
dude.
step on them from toe to waist, you can make
Right.
them pop like a
Backwards.
toothpaste.
You actually see them swell and just
Oh,
asshole out of mouth.
I hate the Empire that much. Yeah.
And I'm just gonna go, yes!
No, you're probably going, yes! That was awesome, man! Great.
Oh, it was a trap.
Oh, God, that was amazing!
I'm like the sand girl. Oh!
Okay, so what? So this is the guy up there going, "Fuck these guys! I don't like them. They're mean,
What did I learn today?
but they're stupid."
I learned that imperial officers are squishy when you step on them with an ATST.
Just like everyone else, okay?
That remains to be seen. We haven't tested that yet.
Interesting.
Okay,
There is a person inside the suit. I don't know.
You mean
I
they're
thought
not
it just would
robots?
have been like hydraulic rams and stuff. Okay, so you dispatch everything. This door shuts behind them. This door is still just on the guy laying in it.
Awesome. Yeah, I want
It's just going on your wall, bro.
He's doing this. He's doing. Selfie with the dead guy. So, how do you want to start?
We'll bring all the bodies in here. We'll put it that way.
Okay. I say we trade. Accepting those guys are sitting out pulp, we should totally steal their outfits.
That's what your guys' plan now. I don't know. You ever seen Weekend at Bernie's? Throw his armor on them.
Now I can see you trying to put their armor on. It's all broken and shattered and bloody. Dude, just like, we'll blend in.
I can't.
I'll put the helmet bust over. Everything's fine, sir.
Just fucking hold him up. I can't. It has no more internal structure.
No, we're all fine here. How
Well,
are
how
you?
you know?
Waving
This is actually
waving a
happening,
severed
so
arm.
it's just
Oh, we're all
watching
good.
this, just mortified for.
Just waving someone in the hallway.
So you just seen everybody.
Waving severed arm.
I'm looking into
broken
the chain
bloody
of
on this side,
command,
he's just like-
looking and saying, "This happening right now?"
Is this how we operate?
If anybody comes
I
by in
came
the
to
hallway,
the
we can just wave the
sense
severed arm out the
of
window. Out the door.
fucking-
We're okay in here.
Everything's fine, okay? Let's go back to work.
Everything's good.
Are we complete a task? Are we ready to roll?
Yeah.
Let's get the control center.
I'm sorry, we're not done rolling around in the gore that's in here yet.
I do believe so,
I'm painting my face with their blood.
Commander.
More painting. Okay, so you guys drag the bodies inside. The door finally shuts.
Wearing their severed limbs as a necklace.
And so at this point, what's the intention? What's the idea now?
I don't know.
think
Not
we're gonna-
dying. I think we've pretty much alerted them that we're here.
I believe we're going to try to make our way to the control center.
Well, as far as you guys know, though, well, other than the loud blast that just happened in the garage, he already shut down external communication, so there is a chance for internal, but anything that you're monitoring on your screen.
I'm pretty sure anybody within a pretty reasonable distance heard that.
Possibility.
Yeah. I can't imagine that didn't alert most folks. The AT's firing.
Just a slight weapons malfunction in the hangar bay. No worries.
Dude, do you want to do a deception check or something?
Sure, let's try it.
I like that.
Whatever, man. Let's go.
Yeah, so you hear coming over the comm. What's going on in the garage?
I'm just going to garble a little bit so, because I can't really.
And you know what they were referring to themselves as, right? You heard the squads identify themselves. Can you
Give yourself a boost just for pure awesomeness. I'm trying to pull a Han Solo here. And, your difficulty is going to be 2 purple.
use the force?
Do you want to upgrade?
Did we ever gain back
You want to upgrade?
two
Yes, he does.
strains?
So pull a green out and
Not
put a
all
yellow
of us.
in there.
Some of us
Okay.
have. I haven't.
Did what? I didn't hear the second.
What happened? Recovered the strain.
Oh,
Fix the strain that we took getting here.
Cancel
Yeah.
some of these out.
In the travel.
So I have 1 advantage, or is that right? Or no.
Oh, no, you definitely succeeded.
Okay.
So you got 1 advantage and 2 successes. So you hear, what's going on in the garage bay?
Oh man, it's just a weapons malfunction. No problem. Everything is fine.
How are you?
What we're going to need
I'm
an
fine now.
engineer down here.
Engineer. We'll send somebody over right away.
Great. Okay, thanks. We'll be right up to the control center after this.
Something happened. We're going to need another engineer.
Keep it open for us. We'll be right over.
Have them send everybody in the base down to the garage one by one.
Okay.
What happened? You never showed up.
Where's that fucking engineer? Send a commander. I need to form a formal complaint. I'll be right down.
Okay.
Why didn't the commander ever show up? This is another one.
What the hell is going on in this place?
So actually,
Send them off down here right away.
what actually ends up happening is, like, as soon as you get done with your communication, to the point to where it doesn't make sense that this is what was sent for your communication. Door opens up, droid pops in, and it definitely looks like it was a modified protocol droid at one point in time. But he's carrying a mop and a bucket. And he walks in and he's like, I must complete my cleaning tasks.
You go right ahead.
There's a big mess in the back.
Yeah, there's blood all over the
So I'm going to
place.
start over there.
And he looks at you and he says, well, this unit needs to complete the sanitation of this garage day and then file its weekly report on the contents of its chamber. Please move aside unfamiliar organic individual so that this unit can finish its mandated tasks.
Can I go?
And just starts mopping up.
Rewire him, yeah.
I'm gonna rewire this homeboy right now.
You rewire him?
I'm gonna try to distract him.
Whoa.
Well,
So he
if you-
stands still.
Or you might want to have his system override the fact that he has human Federation remains in his compartment versus
empirical bodies
droid
versus
spread across the floor.
just other. Just
why
dirt.
is a protocol droid cleaning up after
Us.
other people's messes?
This unit has been mandated by its current masters to operate sanitation.
Is your master fair? I'm just distracting so he'll stand still long enough for him to jack in.
Does he have like one of those restricted bolts?
Fair.
We got an engineer coming too.
He's got a restraint.
Stun him.
Can we take it
Stun
off?
the engineer. Let's go.
Can we take it off?
Anything's possible, right?
I
So
don't-
you're trying to distract him at
Yeah.
the point when he's mopping up blood and like using his mop to like push corpses together.
Yes. Yes. Awesome.
I'll just put these corpses over here with the other corpses.
Okay, so let's do some type of distraction check. It would be probably like a
Deception?
deception. There you go. You're trying to deceive him.
Well,
It's a droid, you know.
There's a
it's
coercion
really
too.
deceiving if you just go over and take his head.
Charm.
Well,
No, because that becomes an initiative roll.
You're attacking him.
And he's going to attack you with corpses and a bloody mop.
what's the difficulty check?
To deceive him,
Just to stop him, so he just. I'm just
you're
asking.
trying to take his focus away
I'm
from
asking
him,
him
basically. Right?
legitimate questions.
It's just easy.
Easy. All right.
I'll start
Um,
spitting.
Clean here. Missed the spot.
You missed the spot, yes.
2 advantages.
So we got the engineer coming in too. Maybe stun him, okay?
Smoker loogies.
Is your master fair? Do you prefer these tasks as to your original?
Sanitation is not what this unit was designed for.
I can see that.
So at this point, while he's chatting it up with him, you're sneaking up behind him, trying to do exactly what? Are you trying to just pull the restraining bolt, or are you trying to actually shut him down?
I want to rewire him so you know he'll hang out with us.
You might have to pull the restraining bolt before anything,
Yeah.
right?
Actually, just
Yeah.
pulling the restraining bolt might be enough.
That'd be enough.
But it also could. Yep. Okay.
Could blow up in our
No,
faces,
yeah,
too.
it could. He could. Yeah, I understand.
So what were you previously trained for?
And
And I'm going for the restraining bolt.
for my 2 advantages.
That was his
Okay,
question.
can I do 2 for 2?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, so while he's distracting him, you're coming up and you want to pull the restraining bolt.
If there's maybe we should just try and shut him down for the moment.
Okay, if you want to shut him down, that's a simple off switch.
Yeah.
There won't be a check on that. Now, if you're trying to rewire or something like that, then yeah, we'll do some type of check on something like that.
Yeah, I would just flip it off for now and rewire him. You know.
Okay, so as he's talking to you, he's like, "This unit was not designed for." And you just see him.
All right, let's pull the bolt on it and see if you can
Yeah, I'm gonna
reprogram.
yeah, I'm gonna reprogram it
Okay,
Wait, let me aim the blasters at him.
he's
just in case.
You see
The 3 that came in are all
You see
dead.
Kel just taking a couple of steps backward out of the flyer. And
all 3 that came in through that door over there are
Does
under
that
the
door
ATST
that
foot.
door goes outside, right?
This main big door does.
Or what's left of
Where
it.
does that-
They came in from the base side. Here. Through this hallway.
And that's not the direction we're going.
Well,
We're going the other way to get to comms, correct? You said
right.
it was,
We're
going that
probably
way?
all going to be going through here. So I'm
All right, $10. Waste that door. Make that door so it cannot open again.
Oh, there you go.
okay. I can do that.
So that would have to be an average mechanics check if you want to handle that while you're trying to. Are you trying to like reprogram?
That'll cover our ass.
Reprogram or
Well,
Yeah. Well,
pull the restraining bolt. That'll give him
while he's shut down.
Right.
Okay.
yeah. What I would like to do is pretty much just make it our droid from now on.
What's his
If that's-
original programming? Can you see
Yeah.
his original programming versus what he's currently programmed to do?
Okay, if you want to do that, you're trained in computers, obviously,
Yeah.
right? Okay, we'll
So
do just an average check then. You want to assist him on
I
that?
do.
So you already have the 2 boost die from Mike. So if he's going to assist you, it's going to give you an additional boost die, and it's going to be an average check of 2
Yeah.
purple.
All right, 2 purple.
So do you have 3 boost die? Yes. Okay.
Oh, bad news.
2 blankies.
Although,
Spanky blankies. Don't like to see that.
Okay,
You
no.
wasted my boost.
Okay, so you did not succeed.
this would cancel those 3 out, right?
Yep. But those 2 cancel that. So you failed, and you're left with 2 advantage.
2 advantage. Okay.
So we could say that it's a system that you're not familiar with whatsoever. But you can definitely tell at one point in time, even though it looks like a protocol droid, its system is at least familiar enough for you to know that it was actually designed and programmed for warfare.
Okay.
That was its original program.
So really, I just need to find the controls for the restraining bolt to take this bad boy over.
Remove the bolt.
Yeah, you already removed the bolt, but
So,
you didn't succeed at making it go. Now you're mine.
Okay.
You didn't. The programming is unfamiliar to you in that.
We
But you're like, as you're looking through, you're like, I can't do this programming
we
here.
could
Program
reboot
for
it.
fucking
Just turn
warfare.
them on.
We could reboot him and see if he's wants to come with us.
Yeah.
As a free.
Or
as a-
he could just suddenly start taking blasters from you and shooting you with them. I mean, if
True,
he's designed for
But
that.
if he
could
was
just turn him
loyal
off.
to the Imperial forces,
They would have had. a
they would have had
restraining
him bolted and
That's
doing
true.
janitorial stuff. So
I did roll for the door, and I want you to see this. It was badass. Do you want to re-roll it, or can I keep
Did you
that?
roll any difficulty?
yeah, he did.
Yeah, I rolled these.
Oh, I was going to upgrade it twice. I'm just kidding. No, yeah. So you just went over there and you just like you hotwired it enough to the point to where even if somebody tried to
What-
hotwire
what's
it,
this?
they
This
couldn't
is
get it.
Okay.
So you made the door rethink the way it even works.
I was gonna say like
It's unusual.
for success when with the 2 advantage. I was gonna be
that,
like,
yeah.
if anybody does get it open, it'll close. Like it's time to like be a trap kind of a thing. But that might be too much for 2 advantage.
We'll say then if anybody does try it for 2 advantage, if you're good
Do
with
you
this,
see the advantage of
is-
having a guide for your lips?
you will at
yourself?
least you reprogram the door enough with that many successes that even if someone tried to hotwire it, it wouldn't work the way they normally are used
There's a
to it.
better way.
But for your advantage, even if they got it to a point to where it hotwired and opened up, it would shut itself back down.
Okay.
And then have to start from scratch.
Okay.
Now you electrify the door, so the
Force lightning. So that was it right there. You can't reprogram them to make them your bitch, so to say, but you understand its original programming. That's about as much as you got out of it.
What's it loyal to?
Well, you know with the restraining bolt that the Empire put that bolt on him.
Let's take it off. Maybe you'll be our friend.
Let's not.
I wonder if you
we
can.
already did.
I wonder if we can discern who his previous master was, who the Empire took him from, or if it's even relevant.
I'm just
Might
gonna
not even
pocket
be
that
relevant.
restraining bolt for another time.
Boot him.
Hey, what's going on, huh?
Droid, we have removed your restraining bolt. You are no longer a prisoner of the Empire.
This unit appreciates that.
What? How do you recognize yourself?
I am CT03.
Hey, well,
CT.
well met.
Okay,
You look like
CT.
a trustworthy sort. Would you like to join our adventuring party today?
Well, we've got things to do here, and then we're going to leave. We presume that you don't want to be here anymore. So if you come with us, once we're done doing what we're doing, you can leave with us, and then it's your choice to do what you want. I presume you're sentient.
Indeed.
Fair enough. Do these meet your terms? Are you good with this? Put the mop down, dude.
If you- he actually takes it and drops it in 2 pieces.
Animal gun from one of the guys that are down.
He picks it up and it's like he's just like, if a droid could smile, he would.
So we need to go to comms and do something there, and then we need to do what else? What are
We need to get
I
to the
basically
control
share objectives.
Oh, with him?
These are the things we need to do before we leave. I'm sure you know the layout of this place and the best ways to get in and out of these situations. So let's get this done. There's no need to dawdle. Let's get this done.
This
Control
unit, would,
room first.
this unit would definitely tell you that the commander can typically be found in the control room watching day-to-day operations,
No shit, there are cameras in here.
as well as he has a personal shuttle that's parked back at the hangar bay.
He had a personal shuttle.
No, he still does. We haven't been there yet.
We should split up.
No, it's ours.
What kind of
We shouldn't
shuttle?
split up. We should. It's right there.
If he's on his way to that shuttle
it's-
right now, we're screwed.
We've got him there. Surprise.
We should take the ATST out the back and around and blow the shuttle up.
That's exactly what you should do.
Every
Or take the shuttle.
function,
Well,
Every function
hold on a
of
second.
this
That's a nice
space-
shuttle.
Get off planet.
every function of this base can be taken care of through the communications room.
That's 3.7 million credits, roughly.
Let's keep that. Let's take out the commander of this place first and cut all internal
let's get him.
communications.
Well, hold on. I think I would be better served if we went to the communications room because, like the droid says,
You guys can split the
Where
party.
is the common
No,
room?
no, we can't. No, we're not going to do that.
Where
love
is the
on the
Our
The
objective
control room where the officer is over there, and he's saying we can control the base from the communication.
We're going to attack our objectives primarily. We're going to comms first. That's where we're going.
Comms room.
That's our objective.
Let's go.
We're going there. And then we also want to do our due diligence to try to block the pathway from that area to that shuttle. If he figures out, I don't think he's figured out the severity of what's going on yet.
If we take out the
I don't think the
we've got this joint.
Yeah, but based on where the communications room is, we
he's
can kill
got to
two
get
birds
past
with
there,
one
right?
stone.
So we go to comms and we set up traps in these hallways and we prevent him and his people from moving to the shuttle while you and presumably you do your magic.
I'm assuming we all know he's the leader of this party, so to speak.
Unrecognizable organic beings. I'm being summoned to give a status report.
Give it.
What is the nature? What would a normal status report be?
Uh,
Let's say you completed your task to clean this space. Why don't you give? Let's pretend that happened and give that status report.
Understood. And you hear him spill out that sanitation complete in garage bay area, and you hear him say, "No need for engineers. Everything is fine." So the incoming communication obviously was, we were told an engineer needed to be there.
Okay. So on to the communications room, I assume.
You guys are going to communications room first?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we need to use this door because that one's broken now.
Well, that was kind of the plan.
It's been artfully disabled.
I think actually as a general rule, if we're able to disable doorways in multiple doorway hallways as we go one way, if we can disable all of the chances of somebody coming up behind us, that would be outstanding. And whether we're hot wiring them or spark welding them. Heavy blaster! Okay, that door doesn't open anymore.
Okay, so where are you guys wanting to go exactly? And
Comms. We want to take the quickest route to the comm station to achieve the objectives of our mission.
the communications room?
Comms,
Yes.
flight deck.
Three or
I
four
think we should hit
choices.
the armory too.
I want to steal that fucking
Do we
plane.
not have big
Get
enough
back to
weapons?
space.
They might have,
You have a fucking ATSD for Christ's
they might
sake.
have better big weapons.
You have a remote control ATSD.
I wanted to
There's no
follow
such
you
thing as
through the
human
building.
He's gonna have to squeeze.
Yeah.
You know, that remote control ATS might be just the distraction we need.
Can you see?
I like
Program it to wander around shooting the outside of the base.
Can you see through its
Can I-
optics remotely?
I
Can you
don't-
steer it? and
Hold
drive
on,
it
let me
remotely?
check.
No,
I have to be invisible
Inside of it.
range. What?
no, not inside of it.
I have to visually see what it's doing so I can.
Think of it as a remote control car.
Okay.
No different than that.
Boy, that'd be
Just
cool.
program
if
it
we
to
could-
stand outside just keep running into the wall.
What's the range?
He just slides it forward
It
and
has to
puts
be
some of the
this
weight on
side.
it.
It has to be able to see what it's doing. So
Calm.
By the time you get out,
Comlink
it's
range, I
plowing
don't
into
think
the
is
ground.
limited at all. So
What is going on here?
Well, no, not for the comlinks, for the
the remote control on this,
Mhm.
I think it's Comlink range, which would be planetary.
Okay, and how are you guys going about this? Are you
I'm
going to
saying
take
there's
you
no
said
range.
quickest route, right?
Yeah, let's take
As
the
long as I can
quickest route
see
to
it, I
go.
think I can.
So this is the door that these guys came through before. This is the
So,
door
in theory,
we
Yeah,
if
he's
we
completely
rig
disabled.
Okay.
a video
So the other door is here. So we're
screen,
coming out this
kind of
door,
like they do
and we need
for,
to come this way to get to comms. We're
I see-
actually
I
we're
see
gonna
where you're
we're gonna
going.
come out this door.
Yeah.
We're gonna come down here. We're gonna come down here, and we're gonna come down here, and come in here, and come in there. If that's the only way to get in, that's gonna take us past the main generator. So we have control of the power.
I gotta take a leak while you guys discuss this.
Help yourself.
Where's the bathroom at?
Down the hall.
I'm assuming it's the room with the toilet, but
It is.
Mhm.
Is it
For the room
are-
of porcelain.
Are our orders to take over the base or simply disable it?
This is ours now.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
part of the rebel.
Yes, we're
Okay.
taking it over because they believe if we do so without alerting anyone, it's so secret that only this dude's forces know about it.
Oh,
And
so
if-
this is a good jumping point.
and
for
if
the
we
Rebel
take
Alliance.
it, if we take it,
Okay.
then he'll never admit it because in order to get reinforcements, he'd have to admit his own treachery.
Then I agree. The
Calm
communications room should be
plane.
there for next stop.
Calm plane, we don't want them getting away, we don't want them warning anybody else.
Oh, we've already
We need
shut
to
out
shut that
external
down.
communication.
Well, there's still a shuttle. There's still a shuttle that we need to get to the communications room.
Yeah.
Finish taking over the base,
So
and then we still
the
have
comms and
the
the
shuttle
entrance
is
to
a-
the shuttle bay are directly across from each other,
Yeah.
which means we can put a hard stance right in this blockade right through here. Mess hall.
Assuming there's nobody in there.
I sure would like to.
We need to lock down that shuttle immediately upon entry.
Once we get to the
Make sure that there's
communications room,
no one
we
in the
can lock
cockpit
all
ready to
these
pilot
doors
it
down.
away.
Yeah. Beautiful. Let's do that. Let's do that. So we should be pressing forward, and every time we hit an intersection, we should leave a person behind until we get to the next intersection. That last person moves forward. So we have some person who's always watching our ass and watching the options.
Okay.
So as we're running across passageways, we don't have guys just coming out and going,
Who has the longest range heavy rep weapon? Me and who? Me and her.
I believe so.
So one
heavy
step.
blaster pistol is what I
I'm a
have.
blaster rifle.
I have a heavy blaster rifle.
And you have a heavy blaster
I
rifle
do
as well?
7 damage.
Yeah, mine too.
Oh,
So we should be pointing aft.
yeah, front and back. Front and back with a pistol and the engineer in the middle. Sure, of course.
So I can take point if you want.
Sure. Or I can because I'm stealthy.
No, Soldier Boy should take point.
I really want to kill things.
All right, go point.
I'm more of a shoot first, shoot some more, shoot again, and if there's anyone left alive, ask a couple of questions.
Yeah, right. After you shoot again.
Right.
I'm gonna use the restroom too.
Oh. Now it's time.
Just that time, I guess.
Bio breaking.
Do we have a plan?
We do.
Bio break in progress.
They're going to pitch, and I'll tell you the plan as soon as they.
Oh, did somebody type in /AFK?
You could fill it
Yeah,
in.
you.
Yeah, I did.
Mhm. All right.
/AFGMS.
We're putting our two heavy blaster rifles, which is the soldier and the spy.
Okay.
Front and back.
Okay.
We're going to come out this door, and our plan is to go down here to here. This door is disabled. Down to here, and around to here to comms.
Okay.
As we move to each corner, we're going to leave one person behind wherever there's more than one option. So if we're at a T or an L. So in other words, we move from here to here as a group. One person stays right here, watches these two ways. And so
Okay.
the group
That'll
gets
be
to here.
I'll be stationed here.
Then the group gets to here. Then he's going to move up. Then we move to here. Same thing will happen. Leave one person behind here. Group will move to here. Same thing. Leave a person behind. So wherever there's a two-way,
You're always leaving
That's
somebody.
that's where I'll be.
Okay.
and the plan is to take over comms, achieve our primary objective, and also lock down this bay. And my engineer believes that as soon as he gets control of comms, he's going to be able to start locking down doors and preventing them from getting. So we're just going to start
Putting the whole base on lockdown.
Mhm.
Okay. What are you doing with the droid?
Come with us.
Coming with?
Yep.
Okay.
Take one of the weapons from one of the down guys.
Already gave
He already has one.
Yeah.
He already has one. Okay, we can do that. So then what we're going to do then is we're going to take it, for lack of better words, we're going to call it round by round.
Okay.
Make it to this T. We'll do a couple checks, move to the next spot, do a couple checks, that kind of thing, okay?
Sure.
I'll think thin.
You'll think thin?
I'm thinking thin.
Boy, you don't got much
It's like a
fucking mind
gauntlet, man.
power.
It's a total gauntlet. You got to swing past 3 pieces of steel. And
Okay, so instead of moving all minis around and everything, of course. So you guys get out. Just explain to me how you're doing this, though.
So we're going to come to that first intersection.
No, I understand all that. But what I'm getting at is, do you go out, peek around a little bit, move to the spot?
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
I'll be taking right here.
my spy's in the lead. You're in the back.
Okay,
That-
so
that-
as you pop out,
Okay.
you're just kind of looking around up and down the hallway, right?
He's a sneaky fucker.
Okay, then give
And
me
he's blue.
a easy perception check,
Okay, my perception is one of these and 2 of these.
and it'll be 1 purple.
1 purple. Do I have any
No, I don't think there's any boost because we're out of initiative or anything like that.
Oh, that's a lot of nothing. Wait.
Okay, you succeeded,
Okay.
but you have a threat. So you're under a little bit of mental stress now, thinking that you're actually going into the belly of the beast at this point. So go ahead and take another stress.
Okay.
So he peeks out and he's kind of sweating it a little bit. But as soon as you look down the hallway, you definitely see posted here, here, and here. At every intersection, you see security cameras.
Oh, is there a way to to
No bueno.
is there a way to shut those down anywhere from those?
Not from where you got. Remember, you had no vision. I can't pronounce that fucking word today. You couldn't see shit from this fucking computer area.
Hey buddy, maybe you can hide it.
Cameras are where?
At every intersection, here, here, and here.
You just walk down there and take out those cameras with your pistol.
Our droid has gone rogue, sir.
Holy shit, he massacred 5 people in the garage. And now he's taking out the
We
cameras.
played the whole thing on their protocol droid.
We're new recruits, sir. You look at the droid. What'd you do?
Do the cameras have microphones on them too?
CG, no! Stop, stop, stop. So he says, understood. And it's not like he goes, he just goes, walks down, walks, and he's just sitting here at the end of the hallway like this.
Go. Okay. we go. Check down here.
Okay, from right there,
I'm gonna peek.
you even heard, what was that? And you see a guy standing in the hallway right there. He says, I don't know, sir. Something's not right.
I'm gonna hold here and wait for.
Yeah, we move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So you guys all move.
Is he looking down this way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're looking. He is looking. You heard him talking to somebody, and somebody said something
If he
bad.
ever glances down that way, I'm just gonna go. Whoop.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so then this is what you gauge from it. You see him stop in the hallway and he looks right down in the direction you're at, and he's all, "Whoop. What was that?" And he says, I don't know, sir. It sounded like a weapon going off. And as somebody else was talking to him, he kind of turned around to look to see what that guy was saying. You just kind of yoink, and ran across.
Yeah.
So now, is anybody actively watching them now, or?
Oh, I'm
I'm
gonna
on the corner.
I'm gonna continue to actively watch.
Do you want me to roll a perception check from the corner?
I'm gonna sling.
I'm aiming.
I'm gonna
Yep.
sling my head. I'm gonna sling
From
my.
the corner, I'm leading with my.
I'll let him pop first. I'll pop second.
Oh, I was just gonna knife him
Why?
because it's a lot fucking quieter. That's why.
There's 2 of them.
You guys are gonna get us all fucking killed.
I think they know we may be here now.
What gave that away?
We shot a walker in the garage.
Malfunction. They don't know that yet.
They think everything's cool.
We had a weapons malfunction in the garage. I think they know things are not.
And it's continuing to happen. We had a weapons malfunction in the hallway.
3 of them. God damn it.
We have a chain reaction, sir.
Oh, you're going
I
for
lean
it.
out
Every
fire.
time the door opens.
Just go ahead and take your shot, and then from there we'll roll initiative.
I'm just gonna start running to the communications room at this point.
Can I also take a shot at the same time?
So he's pulling the triggers, then we go into initiative. And
I'm
then-
also upgrading on one.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, I like this. This pool is getting big on
And
dark side.
What kind of shot is it? It's a 2. Right?
It's
Or
me.
is it-
Short range from where you're at. Well, by the time he gets there, you're at short range.
short range is a single.
Yep.
Ouch.
3, 4, 1 cancel out. So I have my shot is a hit. I do 11 points of damage with 1 threat.
Okay. So you blast him, and he just hits the dirt or dirt steel. And we'll go ahead and roll initiative now.
Was that weapons fire? Yes, I think it was.
Are we all rolling vigilance?
No, you're all ready for combat.
Yeah,
now.
it's cool
You're
now.
cool.
Oh wow, so they're 0 and 3.
I'd rather be rolling vigilance.
I'm sorry. Maybe you should be surprised more often.
I've got 3 dice in that.
Cool check. No difficulty, cool check. So we'll go around the table. Jay, roll blame or no?
I need one
Jay,
more.
what'd you get? You got 0 and 2.
You roll up too.
I got
2 successes.
2 and 0.
4,
Mike?
4 and 1.
Wow. Burn?
2 up.
2 and 0.
No, 2 up. I got 2.
2 love.
Oh, I thought 2 love.
That was good.
1 and 2.
With the little hash.
1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have PC, 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 and PC, PC. This looks familiar.
Second verse,
Who keeps rolling like shit?
same as the first.
So we have a PC action now.
I'll blast him. I'm right there.
Takes point.
Oh, you didn't do any difficulty though.
From opposite corners.
You're in medium range, so it's gonna be 2 purple.
I'm a long range weapon.
Doesn't matter.
That's fine. That just tells you how far you could shoot the gun. Oh, so 2 threat, 2 success. Okay, so what's your total damage on that?
You're adding
11.
success to damage, right?
11, yes.
Well, 11 if I'm adding success to damage.
Yep. So you got 11 because it's 9, right?
Amount of damage it does.
But you're gonna take another 2 strain. This situation's really getting to you.
Oh man.
This situation's really good. You figure you're a covert
A lot
guy,
of pistol
or
does
you know,
a lot
you're
less
just
Oh,
like
this up front stuff is no good.
exactly. It's really getting
You
to
have
you
a light
right
pistol?
now.
Like,
Did you guys be fucking
No.
quiet?
No.
The swung nuts are getting to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you blast this guy back, and I have an idea. I'm assuming okay. So at this point, that was a PC's turn, but Vern, you had stated you were going to basically huck nuts to try to just run for it, right?
Can I
You still can
can
maneuver.
I move?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up to there and check around the corner, see what I see, and if there's nothing, I'm gonna move up.
Tell CT.
You would have to additional
No,
2 strain to move again, though. After that,
Oh, I like after this first one.
Yeah,
yeah, that was
Oh,
one
okay.
maneuver.
I'll suggest to CT that he continues to the communication centers, taking out the cameras along the way. Finish your path. Take out the cameras. We go to the comm center.
Understood. You hear. You just as you hear.
He's out and I'm not gonna have to worry about either. Fuck you guys.
So we have a PC turn still. Okay, we'll have him just act whenever. So we still have a PC's turn now.
So since we've already decided he was going that way, and I was going to do that same thing, I'm gonna follow him.
Is there anything left to shoot in that one hallway?
Are you leading? Are you
At
in
this
the back?
point, nothing that you
I'm-
see.
I'm gonna move.
I
If there's
was in the
nothing
back.
there on the corner to shoot,
let
I'm
me
gonna
move
move to
before
the
you then,
opposite
because I
corner
will-
where he used to be, and I'm gonna get down on one knee and
In other words,
aim
position
and
yourself for the
hold
hallway
until
before
everyone
you
gets
move.
past.
So you're kind of taking up the back. So
I was at the moment.
Okay, and you're gonna let everyone
and I'm gonna
pass
let
you.
everybody pass me. So he's
Since
gonna
being
be there,
stealthy is no
he's
longer
Well,
a big
no,
deal.
we're still going turn by turn here.
Run
We're still going turn by turn.
So
where are you going exactly?
Stealthy's not a priority anymore. I'm just going to try and get to where the action's going to be.
still.
So you were following CT's tracks basically.
Yes.
So you're gonna do double maneuver to do that.
Yes.
Didn't you hear what we said? This is our base now.
So
Stealth.
we're gonna put you just past.
You were having him go first to be stealthy.
I was.
There's still perceptions.
We were having him go forward to destroy cameras so they don't have a solid visual on us.
Not that him.
Oh.
I'm
Oh, only because I
confused.
figured his perception's higher than yours. He's a spy. I figured spy would spot better than soldier.
I got
You'd think.
Yeah, we have another PC's action. Who wants to go?
Yeah, interception. You've got one more.
I need to move forward with the party
Yep.
because I'm not going to be left behind.
Yep.
Okay.
So do it.
And we still have one more PC.
Yeah, me. Moving all the way.
Well, we're gonna say you were right.
Just get
there, so
past me.
You can get just past him.
Yeah. Get past the corner.
There you go. Okay. You do spot 2 more. Okay, coming out from that section up there. Sorry.
Additional company.
How many penalties would it be to shoot them as I see them when I'm moving?
Additional company. 2 dancers.
To do what?
To shoot them as I'm walking to my position past him.
If you were to run by him as you look down the hallway, you didn't see him at that point.
Okay.
So it's like you ran past, they came around that corner. Now, what else you see at this point is you hear from behind you, and as you spin, you see an additional blast door shut down right here.
Protect the commander.
Mhm.
When I see those guys come into the hallway, are they coming out like 2x2 cover, guns drawn, or are they just casually?
Oh no, they're
What's
guns
their
drawn.
postures?
They're
They're on full alert. All right.
always observing.
So I'm going to scream down the hall. Scream. I will enunciate loudly down the hall that way. That goddamn droid has gone nuts! Look out, boys! That's all I'm doing. And that would.
You want to make it like a deception check?
I would.
Okay. It's just going to be an average check. He passes. Well, looks like the goddamn droid did it again.
That's good.
Restraining bolt keeps falling off.
1 success, 1 advantage.
Okay. We'll see how they react on their turn.
Okay.
So we're back at the top of the order. Oh, all you hear is.
Uh-oh.
And I'll
Move forward.
moving from here to here. Is that one range band?
Oh yeah.
So I can get to that corner where
You
he's
you heard me on group comms saying 2 more joining the dance coming up the long hall.
So I can
Which
see
means somebody can get a crossfire as soon as they come up that way.
Well, I can see him, at least the one down the hallway. Correct?
No, that's just because of how big they are. They had just turned that corner.
Okay.
They're still all the way down at the end of that hallway.
So I'm going to take my second action to aim.
Okay. So you're going to be aimed and ready. Okay. We have another player.
I'll go ahead and just kind of move up. Station myself like here. Out of harm's way.
Okay. One more player.
And you know that the power generation system is right behind you too.
Oh.
That's not a bad
Oh,
place.
I might just go ahead and slink in this way on my
Yeah.
way.
Let's see what you could.
Just go have a look.
Nah.
Just go have a look with things.
This guy's dead.
Oh, I hear power generator.
He's dead.
Yeah, sorry, that guy's dead.
I'll move and attack.
Whoa.
She is coming right up the gut.
Really?
Why not?
Why not?
Okay.
I like it. Medium range.
All right.
How many?
2 purple for medium range.
2 purple.
And let's flip one over. Let's upgrade that. So it's going to be 1 purple, 1
Make a
red.
purple red.
Exactly.
Ouch.
Isn't bad.
3 fails, 1 threat on those 2 dice.
3 advantages. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Oh. You no, yeah.
3 failures.
She ended up
One
with
threat.
one success and
And they're
2
canceled
advantages.
out by advantages. So
1 success
I
and 2
have-
advantages.
1 success, 2 advantages.
Yeah.
1 success, 2 advantages.
I love that one. Very good.
Okay.
Excellent.
Felt
Actually,
flat to my belly
So your
and
weapon
just
does how
fucking
much? Your weapon
let
does
that
how
shit
much?
kick back.
How much damage does your weapon do?
7 damage on a hit,
So
plus
you
1 damage
did-
per uncancelled success.
So you did 8 points of damage because you had a success die. So she did 8 points of damage with 2 advantages. So now you can burn off. You have 2 points of strain. You started the game with 2 points.
Yeah.
So you can burn off one of those advantages to nullify those 2 points of strain if you want.
Yes.
You could take the other advantage point and give the next player a blue die.
I'm gonna take my strain.
And you can do both. Take the strain away with 1 advantage and give a blue die to the next player.
Or 1 string anyway.
Sure.
No, it's 2 for 1 die. I thought. Is it 1 for 1?
On strain?
Yeah.
1 for 1.
Oh, okay.
Then
So
strain.
then you're going to use them both to take your 2 away.
She went. So we have 1 more PC.
So he took 8 damage.
Oh yeah, you
I
came
haven't
out
actually
there.
taken my actions
Okay, who
this
hasn't acted
round,
yet? So-
other than
So
move.
they come out like this, going, and you as you run out as he's yelling, you see one of them actually going. And he just blasts him right in the neck underneath his helmet. And he falls back and falls over dead. That damn droid did it again.
Zots. All right. You realize you just broke from our clear camera. You're on camera now.
You're on candid camera.
You're on camera. We've been following the droid specifically to keep us off camera, and you just diverted from that, and now you're in a hallway with cameras.
Well,
Congratulations, you're now wanted by the Empire.
Oh, well,
Pretty
that
much.
was already the truth, though,
Yeah, that's true.
for this character.
All right.
Your bounty just
I'm
went
a
up.
defector from the Empire.
Your bounty just went up a few thousand credits.
Oh, you are.
I'm an actual defector from the
She's like,
Empire.
Bam!
Remember this? You don't get this.
You
because
were
you know
the
what?
name
See my name
I told you I should have gotten that raise.
I'm gonna move to there,
Okay. And it's their turn now.
and I will just update. I'll update the status report to everyone. There's still 1 left.
She's being fucking psycho.
One left in the hall, and
Well,
Zal's
I
gone off
when I
track.
took that shot.
She's
Zal's-
off the grid.
Zal's off
Yeah.
track.
Okay, okay.
Zal's off track and on camera, boys.
Wait,
But look, power generators.
oh, look at. Well, she doesn't.
All right, we're on to the next round.
No, it's NPC is going to shoot at her now.
Because of you, they didn't move up. So now I have to move again.
Medium range, but you are prone, and I'm going to upgrade.
Come back.
Oh,
Didn't do you much good, did
didn't do me any good.
There was something.
I wiggle good.
So you kind of roll around.
Still flipping off the camera.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why I dove to the floor. I tried to make sure that I screwed my face a little bit.
Are you breakdancing? Don't show me my ass.
She pulled out a piece of cardboard. So he's shooting at you like, God damn it, shooting. You're not getting anywhere. But for its advantage, I'm going to give you a setback die on your
Alright.
next attack.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
We are on the last PC to act.
That will be me. I'm gonna run up to the door and
It's going to be.
2 moves.
double around.
That's fine. That's fine. As you run by, you see her laying on the ground and blaster fire hitting right up in front of her. Sucks to be you.
She's got that. I'm gonna peek around the corner and just how is that door locked in front of me?
Yes. You run. Not opening.
Key card from any of the security folks back here. Anything?
No.
Can I tap plug in?
On your next turn because you already did a double maneuver.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll take it back to top of the round, which now if you wanted to take the first PC slot, you could.
Yeah, you probably should.
I'm gonna listen down, check this way, look and listen.
Okay, what you're seeing down there at the end is actually like an elevator shaft.
Okay.
So it's just an open door and you can see the back wall of it.
Nice.
hot.
Yeah, it is.
Use the force. Upgrade the die.
So you're going to try to hack in and get into the door
I'm gonna
now.
hack into the door.
Okay, it's going to be for the communications hub.
Hard.
Your difficulty is going to be 2 purple and a red.
Because you're spending a point?
No, it's just that
No,
hard.
it's
Normally 2 purple and a red? God damn.
All
And
right.
he spent 2 force points?
Nope. You can spend 1 if you want to upgrade it.
Oh,
This
fuck
is
yeah,
what
you
this
do.
is, right?
No.
Replace a
You
green with a
turn a
yellow.
green into a yellow.
So,
Uh-huh.
Come on, boy.
get these out of the way, make sure.
I haven't seen something like this since the last time we busted out. Roberto and Rico, we got them out with the
Leave it out, Revolution!
But this is horrible. Oh, bullshit.
Oh, that's
It
bad.
is a failure with advantage.
With advantage.
Holy fuck, I can't get in.
You have 1 advantage.
So use it to heal your strain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can heal 1 strain with
Take
that.
1 point of strain back.
And then I'm going to move and pop that fucking stormtrooper.
Holy shit.
Guy. Imperial guy. That's it.
Oh, you came around the corner?
Yeah.
Give yourself a boost die for totally catching him off guard because he's just totally focused on her down the hallway
That's 2
right now.
boost
I'm gonna
dice.
pop you like a grape, sucker.
Well,
Your training didn't do shit for you.
so that negates both of those hits. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 advantage.
With
Holy
no
shit.
successes.
But no success.
No
How
fails.
would you like to
Wow.
spend that 5 advantage?
For a critical hit?
No.
It can happen. A semi-critical hit?
Can I just take 1 damage?
How much strain do you have?
I've got 2 strain. I haven't really done much.
Maybe it knocks you back so much you open the door with
So much kick on the gun.
epic failure with the shot. Epic.
Oh, how long have
success
those beers
with the
been in
door.
the freezer so they don't explode?
Ooh.
The shot missed, but only just.
Good call.
It blazed right past his head, scaring the living shit out of him and knocking him. He loses his balance and kind of falls down.
You want to get him prone.
Get him prone, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, excellent.
And then maybe throw a setback die on top of
Thank
him
you.
as well. That's a lot of advantage.
Maybe
You know what? It's funny you say that because I had wondered for the longest time because knockdown is actually a talent in which you have to spend a triumph to make somebody prone. Doesn't make sense to me. A triumph is
one of those
that symbol.
Oh,
That's your ultimate game. That's your game changer for
So
the
let's do this then. I will take and I will give him 3 setback dice, and I will give her 2.
Yeah.
If you're handing it to her, you can give her 1 boost die because you're specifically calling her out.
Well, unless she's the next person to act.
Well, how are you doing it though?
All right, fine. I will give him the 3 setback dice.
Okay.
And then I will put 2 advantage on the table for the next person to act.
Does that work?
Yeah, you can do it that way.
Okay.
You don't want to recover any strain or anything?
No, I've only done 2, so I'm fine.
Okay. Next.
Wow, you should try this. It's really good.
yeah, you want to trade?
So
Let me try that one.
Here, hold on.
It's so smooth.
Hey, at least he didn't have 211. That shit is. It might as well say Duracell on the fucking can.
It could have been even worse than that. It could have been first Gen 4 Loco.
Oh, dude, that
I
stuff
blacked
is.
out on that stuff. Different.
Yeah, I tried 4 Loco. When I did my divorce party at your house, remember that? I drank like 4 or 5 of those things.
That was a mistake.
That shit was an etch-a-sketch, dude.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit throughout the night. I woke up the next morning. All I could say to Daryl is I sat out. I went in the garage. I sat down and I go,
That's my roommate, by the way.
"Hey, dude, I'm real sorry for whatever may have happened last night. I have no idea."
Whatever it might have been.
Yeah, I didn't apologize for anything specific. It was a blanket apology because I have no fucking clue what happened that night.
Based on my lack of memory and the state of this house, I apologize.
All right, next act. We got a PC before old Captain Setback over here gets to go.
I'll take those advantages.
You want to go ahead and go?
Fuck yeah, I'm
Okay,
prone and
you-
I need to kill that guy and take
You
out
also
that camera.
have okay. So for that, how do we want to describe it? You totally threw him off balance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I distracted the living crap out of him.
Yeah.
Okay, so now his focus is over on you, but you're still going to suffer a setback die because the shots and the smoke clearing and things like
He's
that.
not down. He's not prone.
Okay. He's like, oh, and his head is like just poking out just perfectly for a shot.
So
Oh.
Okay, so
He drew a target on the
what-
side of his
what,
helmet.
pretty
setback
much.
die am I taking? Just a purple and a red, or a purple?
no,
and
your natural difficulty is 2 purple, but you get a setback die because remember he generated the 2 advantage on you. So we're
Okay.
turning that into the smoke that you're trying to shoot through where he blasted in front of you.
So
But you have the
this
2
is correct.
from you.
This is mine. 2 setback.
Yeah.
Versus-
All right.
Oh, you have 2 difficulties.
Dude, as soon as I get a beer in me, I'm like,
Ooh, that's a triumph.
oh, a fucking triumph knife.
Nice.
This is also a threat, though.
That triumph
But it's
also,
2 threat, but you've got an advantage that negates one of those.
and remember, the triumph also counts as a success. So as far as damage is concerned, I believe the
Wait,
triumph.
the triumph negates threat too, doesn't it?
Yes.
No, triumph is a success. So it would it
They
works against
cancel
failure.
and are
Despair
canceled by
is what you're
advantage
thinking of.
symbol.
And then triumph and despair don't cancel each other.
I have a
Either.
success and a triumph.
So 2 success and a triumph.
Because the triumph still counts as a,
successes cancel.
Well, you have to-
cancel by
The
threat.
triumph counts as a
You have
success
to look at
as
your
well.
triumph as a
right.
success also.
a
Oh.
triumph counts
It
as
does
a success
both.
and a triumph. Dude, Jesus Christ, what is that?
Cobbler with ice cream.
Some of that. And
Um,
cherries.
What is that? A bowl of fuck yeah?
I want to do some sniper math and hit him and have my bullet ricochet off his helmet and kill the camera that's potentially looking at me.
Nice.
For the triumph.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Extremely nice. I will go for it. So, but what was the total damage on that? If it was 8 plus,
7
he's dead.
plus
Or at
1
least some blood
damage
splatters
for
enough so you can't
uncanceled
really see.
success.
It's a
So
nine.
8.
Oh,
It's a 9.
Brain
Yeah,
matter.
so
brain
you-
matter lodges
yeah,
itself on the
8, 9.
lines.
All it
Triumph
was
is a
is
success.
Uncanceled. Yeah.
You
Nice.
wanted the
Nice.
camera
Nice.
to not be able to see you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love what he just said.
What?
So, smoke clears, shooting, you're rolling around, you pull the trigger, you find the right spot, boom! You manage to actually explode his head, and blood and gore goes
Brain
all
matter.
over the cameras
Nice.
above you. To where it's somebody would have to go,
Essentially graffitiing all over.
I mean,
Biography.
they could see some boots walk by if you happen to walk by, but that's all they get.
Yeah.
I recognize those boots, though.
She's probably disappointed she can't flip the cameras off anymore.
She walks up.
There are more cameras.
Okay, so well, that's essentially going to pull it out of initiative for this point.
Okay.
Let me at that door.
What do we gotta do to get this door open?
Stand up.
Let me at it.
$10.
Walk
Let
over.
me at that door.
Are you going for the door or the generator?
The door. The generator bores me. I want to open that door.
Okay.
He reconned it for a round. He
Yeah,
walked
did
in
I
and
see
just kinda
anything
looked
in
at it.
there? I mean,
Well, the generators?
yeah, I just kind of walked in. I was like, oh, all right, this is a nice generator.
Yeah, but-
This will suit the Rebel Alliance.
Yep,
Fine.
Em's power.
yeah, exactly. Honda.
Yeah, it was more about him just identifying what it was.
Now I really want to identify. Are we near the hangar?
Mm-hmm.
I want to check that plane out. I want to make sure that it's ready to go. I love me some
That
planes.
That
Okay.
dude's not already hiding out on it.
Yeah, because there won't be any guards guarding the shuttle at all. Have fun.
Yeah, you should.
All this action going on. Runs to the elevator shaft.
She's obviously established herself as a little outside the box, so I can see her doing that.
Okay, so you're going to run up and go check out the shuttle.
Not if it means separating myself from the party. If everybody's
Well-
going into the comm room.
They're directly across from each other.
Well, there's an elevator.
It's the elevator to
there's an
go up
elevation
to the
part.
landing.
I like
You
this
don't know
elevator
who's up
had
there.
elevator
Yeah, no,
music.
you know what? Sure, I'll check it out.
It's like the girls
I'll
with
check
the
it out.
playing.
You can go in there and badass.
I'm gonna check it out, but I'm gonna go up with an AP grenade in hand,
Mhm.
just in case I do run into an entire rebel force and I need to take this plane out. Because we have other things that we can use to get the fuck out of here.
You have one
Okay.
too?
Every pilot should have one.
Every pilot should have an AP grenade.
Boom! Yeah, so you open the hatches,
I
and
got
go,
a hairs, man.
I got a 12 out of them.
Press the elevator to go back to
I
hell.
don't have one.
go.
We should tape them
I don't even know
together.
what they are.
Armor piercing
Oh,
grenades.
shit, dude. He wants to duct tape all three of them together.
Push up on the elevator,
Negative.
it opens up. You know, whoever's in there.
Negative soldier.
This is a
Never
big
know.
piece of runaway. Okay, let's take the door first. If you want to assist them
Yeah.
on the door, do your mechanics check, and it's going to give you a boost die.
Do we have any else?
The door
anybody
was
else
extremely
take
hard,
notes?
right?
Yeah, it was 2 purple and a red.
Okay. And a boost die?
A boost die for him assisting you. If anybody else has mechanics and you guys are all
I
hunkered
have
around
a
this door,
computer. I don't know.
Anyone
I
else
don't
want
have
to-
I'm not by the
mechanics.
door.
I have computer.
okay, mechanics is for this one.
Okay.
I'm
so
not
we're
by the
not
door.
We're
helping
out of
you.
turn order.
We're out of initiative now.
Oh, okay.
So
If you
I have
have
mechanics,
to-
you should assist.
I've got 2 dice.
Okay, good.
You're not trained
I'm
in
not trained.
mechanics. Okay. So
Oh,
I'm only giving
I got-
him the
I
benefit.
got 3. I got 3, but I don't.
You're not trained. I'm just giving him the boost because you've already made your attempt at it, and that's what's going to help you
So
out.
I got 2 triumphs and a 6.
What are you guys doing with CT? Go ahead. I like your initiative board, dude. This is pretty fucking cool.
how many guards
Is that right?
can we expect in
Yeah,
the shuttle bay? I asked
Yeah.
CT. Hi, Katie.
You
There's
have
nobody
a-
right
Yep,
in there.
there's
She had to,
sweeps being
she had
consumed.
to
Also-
do her flyby.
Right?
Fucking
CT
assholes.
says this unit does not know the status of the
Success
shuttle
with
bay
a-
currently. Sanitations were never permitted at the
Yeah.
shuttle bay.
That place must be filthy.
We got all kinds of cat shit everywhere up there. And
Stupid
Yeah, what do you get?
pigeons!
I got a success with a threat.
He's got a threatening
you
success.
take a strain
Okay.
because as you were doing you're constipated.
You clenched a bit.
And as you were doing it, there's something
there's
in the
some
back of
cancer
your
there.
mind that makes you unsure whether or not you might have triggered your exact location to where you're at.
Okay.
Who cares at this point?
Exactly.
Was there original party strain? When
Why aren't we
first
just
got
using
here?
frog grenades on this door?
At this point, huh? Why not just run through and go bowling with thermal detonators?
We
That's
can.
kind of what I'm
Because
doing
this is
right
our
now.
base now, and everything you break, we gotta fix.
He's got to fix. I'm not worried about it.
So did I open the door then?
Yeah, oh yeah, you got the door open.
Okay, that's all I was worried about.
Okay, so door opens
That's right.
and you see
He's got all the cameras to fix.
4 humans sitting away at computer terminals.
Come with,
Type and it just,
come
they're
with,
not paying attention.
Come with me if you want to live. Oh wait.
They're not,
Yeah,
they're not paying attention?
the door opens and they're just
Walk
like,
up right
Where?
behind them.
We should.
Right.
No, hold on. That's not me. Where are you right now? Mike, where's your character right now?
He's there.
I'm right there at the door.
Door
Ready,
opened
Mike?
up.
Okay,
and-
I'm like,
let me explain it though. They're typing away at computer terminals and stuff like that, looking at visual. I can't pronounce that fucking word today. Visibly.
That's what I say.
They have no visuals.
That's
Or
what I
you
say.
can see
The
they
door
have
opens up,
visuals,
I
okay?
look, I say,
And this is
stun
what they
grenade.
do. As soon as the door opens, they just go and spin around in the chairs, hands in their lap.
oh, okay.
They're just like, we knew we're fucked.
Yeah.
They saw you guys coming.
Oh, a mile away.
Book him, Dano.
Yeah, hook them down. All right. Let's achieve our objective. You guys get on it.
I'll sit down
We'll
at
be
one
crowd control. We'll get them
Hold on a
away.
second.
Excuse me.
These are Empire guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just summarily killed them all.
We'll thump them.
Oh, yeah. Bam, 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 bam. That's for Alderaan. Fuck you.
Say one. Say one. Say one. We need questions.
We got
need to
the
interrogate
commander
one.
for the question.
You're going to have to intervene.
So it was blast, 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 stun.
You're right.
It was blast, 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 and stop!
Okay.
I would like to note.
Where
I'd like to note to the GM. As
You
soon
went
as
up
one
to the
fell
hair
out of
by
the chair, I was
Grenade,
replacing him.
grenade.
Pushing the body.
You know what I mean?
You walk over to this chair, you're like,
All right.
Okay, listen up. This is your new commanders of the base.
All your base are belong to us.
So why don't you just have your commander come on down and we can have a chat? Okay?
You two shut down communications.
Guido.
You guys shut down communications and shut down any kind of sensors or any way that they could possibly get outside.
Except for
Come
one
see
thing.
my-
We
Random
need to go up to the
communications
shuttle bay because we
Well-
lost Zal.
you guys already shut down any external and outgoing communications. So now you're wanting to shut down any internal communications that go on, right?
Yeah.
And what about being visible? What the fuck is it? Let me drink up.
Hold on.
Don't we have all
You're
the
not drunk enough
visuals
for
right
this.
now?
Hold
Right
on,
now we
Commander.
have the visuals.
Hold on, Commander. I may
I'm
get.
not.
I may have visuals on the hangar.
Make sure to blast them on the way out.
Okay.
Take my finger off the button first.
Let me get this. You're wanting to have visuals
I'm
on
doing
the hangar bay.
I'm doing whatever he wants. If he wants to go to the hangar bay, I'm going to show him visuals before he gets there.
Okay. And you're wanting to do what? Because you were giving this big bullshit speech about we are your new leaders.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you're gonna broadcast that over
Really?
the internals.
Oh, not quite yet.
Okay, so because he came in and blasted 3 dudes in the head.
Would have been 4, but holy crap.
So what were you exactly doing there?
I'm going to be checking out the systems to disable any other communications that they could use within the.
Okay, so you want to shut down all internal communications.
Yes.
You are wanting to do what he is needing at this point in time, right? Yeah. So Mike, what were you were talking about the hangar bay?
Yep.
Were you wanting to get a visual on it or get?
I saw her grab a bomb and go in the elevator.
Right. And when
Yeah,
he
going
said
to
we
run,
lost,
hit button.
No!
when he said we
That's seeing
lost,
Austin Powers with the steamroller.
Yeah, exactly.
when he said we lost Val, I took that as
Zal.
Sorry. When he said we lost Zal, I took that as, oh wait, that's important. He needs to see what's going on. So hold on, let me pull up those visuals before you run in there.
Okay, so you get to the top.
I'm going
And-
to be as close to the elevator pad as I can.
Okay.
And I'm just going to look out when I do get to the top. And if there are people, I'm just going to roll it out kind of gingerly and start pressing
Okay, doors.
the down button.
And all you see is like a gonk droid. Gonk, gonk, and you see the shuttle. And then there's a couple of loader droids off to the side. And in the front of the shuttle, you definitely see the ramp down.
Okay.
You're not getting any visual of anybody that's out there. So what you're seeing
You
is
said it! You said it!
visualization. There's the word I was looking for.
Oh.
I did it, folks. Here's to me.
Wow, that's a lot of you.
She's a big guy.
It's all about me, yes.
Everyone having to look.
I have a much greater gravitational pull towards yours than most.
He has gravitas.
No, doctor.
So do I
In
even
all
need
no
a
way.
do I even need a computer checks at this point, or is it just pretty much like okay?
No, you have. Okay, no. If you're trying to alter the system, those are computer
Okay, I
checks.
see.
But if you're just going, there she is. Look.
Is there any way you can vent the atmosphere to the room that the commander locked himself in?
Yeah, I want to see the commander's
Oh.
chamber. That's good too.
So you want to look in on the commander's chamber?
Yeah.
That's what your boss said.
Turn off life support.
Okay, so you're wanting to shut down communications.
Right away,
Let's deal with
Commander.
that first.
Okay.
This is going to be a 2 purple, 1 red computers check.
Get me a comm channel so I can PA speak to the
Have a
former
green
commander of the base.
Oh, so okay, you want to do that
Nice.
before he shuts down communications?
Yeah.
Okay, that's as simple as.
Give me a PA channel directly to the commander of the base.
Okay, go ahead.
You're on.
Is this thing working?
And on your visual screen, you switch over to the command room, and everybody you see, as soon as he says this ain't working, you see all heads. You see like 10 guys working away, and the guy hand behind his back pacing and this and that. And you see he's like talking and yelling at somebody like this. He's like, "We're fucked right now." Blah blah blah. As soon as it says this ain't working, all heads just go right to the camera. So all eyes on you.
You guys are okay.
I'd like to inform you
Can I
that
hear this
they're
in the elevator?
Well, are you doing this over a PA?
yes.
Oh, I'm doing
Awesome.
Now I'm pressing the elevator to just go down.
Okay.
Fuck this grenade. I
This
need
is
to
awesome.
go down.
The whole base, everybody in the whole base is like, oh, we're fucked.
Yeah, as soon as you see them do this, they go like this, and then they go. She's going.
This is Commander Arkin of the Alliance Special Operations. I am broadcasting to inform you that leadership of this facility has changed hands. You're going to notice that there will be a severe lack of oxygen available to you in the very near future unless you surrender unconditionally.
Which button's the no oxygen button?
You have 30 seconds to comply. And I tell you to kill it. And I say, figure out how to cut the oxygen in that room.
I just pushed the button.
Get me so I can hear them talking to me. I need to hear.
Okay, so now you're wanting to kill comms.
So Sen, now I want to listen. I want to hear his response. I'm giving him 30 seconds to comply. I go, so let me, I need to hear him.
Okay.
Figure out how to cut his OT. I need to hear him.
Okay.
But with no O2, you can't hear him.
It
doesn't matter.
I didn't set it.
You know, Vader can force
Life
choke
support.
fuckers. I can do it to everybody in the room.
And I don't need the phone.
I don't need your stupid ancient religion.
Look at me. Okay, so this is how we're going to take that. You still have your visuals on that room, right?
I can have visuals of any room.
But that room specifically.
This
Yes.
is exactly what you see. You see the commander reach over into one of his guys' holsters, pull a gun, shoot the camera. You lost visuals to it. Now you're trying to get cut into their line to be able to hear now,
Yes.
right?
Now we want to be able to hear what they're saying in that room. And I say, cut life support.
Can I?
Oh,
Is there an O2 depletion button?
cut life support to that area?
It's a sealed room, and it does have to be fed oxygen and fresh atmosphere. So you could, for a average computers check.
Use the force,
God,
fish.
thank God for beer.
Use the force.
You want to use the force here?
Fuck yes, you do.
Average computers.
Upgrade. He wants to have you
Use the force, fish.
use the fish force.
Use a fish food.
Sprinkle that shit.
Fish.
Almost unnecessary, Commander, but I'll take it.
Holy fuck.
We're not quite that drunk, are we?
Well, one of us is. Maybe.
So okay, 2 success.
Okay,
Woo-hoo!
average
Yeehaw!
computers check to be able to mic in on them. No, just average computers. Get rid of
No
that.
red die.
No red dice.
You failed miserably.
God damn it.
But you have a fuckload of advantage.
Hey, swap out some of those purples with some other purples. Those things are brutal.
How can we? Let's interpret. That was a shitload of advantage.
So I wasn't able to do much with it, but we might be able to see and hear everything
they
that.
shut out the camera.
Okay, we
And
might
then-
we
And
might
that
be
was
able
the
to just
microphone.
That was the
get
end.
all the commands that are coming through. What commands they're doing internally on their computers are coming up on a log.
Oh, so we know what they're trying to do now.
Okay, so you can't see or hear what's going on in there, but
You're going to look at their telemetry.
We can keylog them.
Right.
Keylog them. Very good.
okay.
We should also be able to check the visuals of the cameras that look at that.
In this hallway, still here.
So we can see when they come out.
If they
because they're gonna come out.
We should post up. We gotta get some people.
not if we
posted
lock the
up
door on them.
Yeah, and kill life support. They won't come out.
Okay, so
They'll be
Well,
drunk
yes,
out.
yeah.
this is how it
Live.
happens then. He shoots out the camera. You do your speech.
Yeah.
You lose visuals.
Visualization.
And right, dude, I can't say that word today. I'm
So
fucking
warm.
okay.
It's in here. Look,
So
I see it.
oh, visualization.
Visualize world.
It's at the bottom of this can.
Visualize world.
Isn't everything at the bottom of that game?
Wait, look, it says problems down there.
Where are you going? Come here.
You heard the blaster shot
Game.
that took out the camera. Everybody was able to see that.
Okay.
You don't hear anything coming back to you, but before it seemed like all communications were cut, you heard another blaster shot.
Somebody
there's-
killed him.
There's no other cameras in there.
All right.
He got mad at one of his lackeys.
There's no other cameras, but he shot another shot off. So
You heard another shot. You didn't hear like the whole shot. You didn't hear it. It was like boom, camera went up. Then you hear.
Maybe he shot the door. Who knows? We'll
control panel on the door.
We'll figure it out once we scrape them off.
That's a good guess, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zal comes. Finally, comes in, and all this has happened while she went and checked out
Report.
everything that
Plane's
was
still
going
on
on.
the bay. There's a big droid and a couple of little droids in there.
It's a plane.
The
shuttle.
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 The shuttle.
Got it.
And no people, just droids.
Who are we? Flash Gordon? Jesus Christ.
So, didn't stay long enough to ask.
Okay.
Star Wars brought to you by Ed Wood.
So what's the plan at this point?
What was our next mission objective?
To deplete the oxygen from
Wait,
the
isn't that your job?
Oh yeah, you guys are going to try to deplete oxygen.
Yeah. Life support.
Yes.
Do you have any computers trained or anything?
Not trained. I'm a shooting stuff
Turn
guy.
off the temperature and make it.
I can try it.
I can also try
You
it.
guys could try. If anybody training computers can try, just add boost die for anybody who's training computers, and whoever wants to do the roll.
Anybody
I'll try it.
you got training computers?
No,
I'm not
if you're
computer, so I'm
trained,
not proficient.
are you,
My
are you the primary?
computer's is too yellow. So
Oh, you should do
You
it.
should do it,
Yeah.
but you can give him a boost die on the assist.
I can give you a boost.
Yes.
If you're trained, you can give a boost.
So that's 2.
Okay,
So do I upgrade or it's a boost die?
it's a
Two
two
boost
boost die, and your difficulty is just going to be average.
Come on.
For the oxygen depletion?
This is to turn off life support, not just oxygen, but temperatures.
Oh God. So
Shit,
one
crap.
is-
Oh no.
Yeah, you succeeded.
Yeah, I'm just counting. Because
So here's the Mon Cal typing away. He just goes, fish out of water.
Actually, when he starts
Okay,
doing
so
this,
it's-
I'm gonna activate my
4 success, yeah.
my flight suit just on the off chance he kills.
Make
all
sure he
life
doesn't cut it to
support.
the whole base.
Right.
No, you're
I've
told.
heard he's good. I just don't know how good.
It was fish out of water.
Okay.
And they're done. So, as far as you're concerned, without being able to see what's happening, you're more than positive that it was just like.
What's
So
the
they got
temperature?
about
What's the temperature in that room?
minutes.
Oh, no oxygen and the temperature control.
I
the
know how to
temperature
kill
goes
life
up too.
support to that room.
So it's gonna get fucking cold and really goddamn.
Or it's
fast.
going to heat up because of all the computers in there too.
Staying average.
Either way.
Even Steven.
Okay, so now did you told them what's going on with the shuttle and everything like
Yep.
that up there, right?
Yep.
Okay, so what's the next objective? You have everybody standing in here. As far as you know, you have depleted all life support in that room.
I'd
gotta
like
make
you
sure they
to
don't get
lock
out.
down all doors. We want to take control of all portals in the base, lock them all down, and recode them so existing code keys don't work.
I'm gonna go
So we can
to
be
that
the only
room.
one to pass
I'm
through.
gonna go to
Computer guy?
I'm gonna go to that room and listen for when the banging on the
Okay.
door stops.
Oh, okay. So you're going over there into the. Okay, so Kale runs out and
I
goes through the
got you.
hallways to go recon on that one.
How are we gonna take care of the shuttle?
What do you mean? How are we going to take care of it? You fly it.
Are there
Away while there are
Which direction did you
three
go,
droids guarding.
Show me your path, please.
I would go back to the direction that
I imagine we'd want
actually,
to
no,
keep
I would
it
go to the
intact
direction
for the rebel
he
force.
can have visuals on, so he can tell me if there's anybody in my way. So I let him know, I'm going to go to the door. Let me know if anybody pops up on the cameras on my way there.
No.
Okay.
So
it
I'm
would be this way.
I'll
There's one
like
way
shovel
that doesn't
out.
have.
Yes.
So I'm waiting for you to go to where you need to go before I log on.
here.
Yeah.
Remember?
So
you
it
have
would
to
be
go that way.
good to go through that way.
Commander, one of our personnel is in the area of the command center. So should I wait to lock down before he can get reinforcements, or should I lock down now?
Who is?
I did. I went over there.
Kale, give me a easy perception check.
What is my perception?
Well, lock down everything else.
2.
Lock down the whole base, except for
Oh,
his
easy.
pathway between us
Oh,
and
sorry, I got to roll.
Us and him, okay.
him. And then we should have the
That
only
was
card
2
that
threat.
then. Is
So I have
correct.
2 successes.
The way I'm
going
going to try to set it up is to where only our
get stressed
compounds will open the doors.
Because you hear the sound of a walker.
Oh, Jeebus.
Where's that?
Hey, folks.
Our comm frequencies. How's that?
I hear Walker footprints.
Yeah, he's getting away in the walker. Why don't you remote control that thing? He's getting away in the
All
walker.
he could do is start blindly shooting.
Yeah.
You can't see through his that.
He can't see anything.
Wait,
So,
I can't.
Do you come over here and
I can't. Are there any cameras left in the garage?
no? Otherwise, you guys would have been caught a long time ago.
So once I hear that, I'm actually going to go to the garage.
As you stand here, you see the walker that was here making its way out this landing in towards the jungle.
All right. I'm going to go jump in the other walker and chase him.
He's like turning left, just going right. What the fuck? He's like,
No, he gets in it. He just sees wires everywhere and a button, green button
You
blinking.
can talk it through. Go forward, left,
Yeah.
turn, left,
I have
right,
sca-
right,
I
left.
have-
Fire! Fire!
I have
Fire! Fucking fire!
oh, God damn it! Oh!
There's no reason why the controls in
Alright.
at a ATST won't still work.
No, they'll still work.
Yeah.
You just put yourself with remote access.
I have scan goggles. Could I wire my scan goggles into our comm system so we can see what the fuck is going on?
What does scan goggles do?
It just says that eliminates penalties for darkness.
So you're
I'm wondering if I can
They're
use them as
electric assisted goggles. If you could wire those into the comm system,
I'm gonna-
you could
just to
share
be
his-
able to see,
so
share his vision
so he can see
through his eyes.
what I'm seeing through my eyes.
Sick.
so he can stand on top while it's being remotely
No,
controlled.
I'll sit in the gunner
He'll be
seat.
inside of it,
I'll sit in the gunner seat
and he'll be
fire-
steering it remotely.
and he'll be steering it remotely.
Okay, it's absolutely ridiculous, but I love it.
My computer still sucks, so this may not happen.
It's going to be hard to do this, but I like the idea.
We'll see what happens.
He opens up the front window and he goes, "There, yeah, all right."
All right, so that's that's bad. So
Yeah, that's stinky. I can smell
um,
that from here.
that's going to be 2 failure with 2 advantage.
Okay, at least you didn't generate threat because I would have fucked you on that
Oh
one.
wait, no, 1 advantage.
You're like pulling out your wires on your remote.
It's 2 failure with 1 advantage.
Okay, so you got an advantage. So it didn't work. So you're trying to calm to him. Can you see anything? You're like, no.
Fine.
All right, fine. Just follow my direction. Forward, left, forward, left, left, forward.
I'll just drive the damn thing myself.
Yeah, you could. Okay, do you have a pilot skill at all?
I do. It's not trained, but I do have it.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into the point. So I'm assuming you're letting these guys know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm going after the sumbitch.
All right. Hey, what kind of weapons were on that shuttle?
Oh shit!
Sal?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wrong walker. Sorry.
I didn't stay long enough to find out.
Well, let's
You're
go
the
find
one
out.
that's leading the chase.
Let's go find out. Let's go find out.
You sure you want to do that, sir?
You're a
The
pilot.
commander's getting away. You're my pilot. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go find out.
I'm like,
I'll run
And
with
you're
them.
you're all the way over there.
Yeah, I'll just run.
I'm
right
already
after
in the walker and starting to walk out the
Okay,
door.
so-
No,
yeah.
no. You're with us.
I'm with you.
Yeah, you should be. Okay.
Okay, so you're soloing the walker.
Yeah.
What are you doing this whole time? Hey, you're the guy that's out in the van on the street. 30 more seconds. Just
Yeah.
30 more seconds.
I'm like, oh, what's
I'm
this
almost
thing?
there. I'm almost there.
So he's on standby for me because when I have to switch to the gunner seat, he's gonna have to drive by me telling
He
which way to
needs
go.
line of sight.
wow.
He needs line of sight for
No.
control.
I can
No,
hear. If
He's
he tells
gonna
me
calm
forward,
him.
Oh, I thought the
Go
device
left.
needed line
Go
of sight.
left. The other left. No, it's remotely controlled.
Because I was going to say you could come up into the shuttle with us and have bird's eye view.
I better stay here.
Oh,
I
shit.
better stay here. But
I like
that's a
that.
good idea
Fucking
too,
cool.
But
you're my commander. What?
until you're ready for that, I can be like,
Have
all
you
right,
got comms
I'm
locked down?
getting into the
Or
gunner
do we have
seat. Go
control?
straight.
Oh,
Slow
yeah.
down.
have
You're
control
going
of
too
this.
fast.
Yeah, but once I leave,
Treat
the ship, I
30
can't
bases.
see anything.
Yeah, but we need to kill that commander getting away first.
Get the jump jets.
We need to make sure nobody. We don't want any. See, we're supposed to take control of this place. And if somebody gets away, then it's going to cause problems for us in the future. Let's go. So we jam up to the shuttle. We jam up to the shuttle.
Okay, so the four of you commanded your Mon Cal here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going to the shuttle. You're taking the pilot seat.
Yeah. So nobody's.
I am.
We're gonna lose the base again.
No, they're all dead. He's got the base locked down.
Oh fuck, they're gone.
No, that part never came up.
No, I didn't lock down.
He tried to kill Air Supply. Oh goddamn! What was that song from Top Gun?
Oh, I see what your question meant. Did I get the doors locked down?
Are we locked down?
When you say Top Gun, I think Kenny Loggins.
No, not yet.
I know, but the goddamn it. Anyways, moving on.
Oh
yeah, you're saying
the love scene. So
oh yeah.
I guess I'm staying behind
you.
you. The question that he directed to me.
I read the way that was it.
The question he directed to me, I thought meant, do we have the station like in control? We do right now, but I can't guarantee anything after I leave. He thought I meant we have all the doors closed and locked.
Is the base on lockdown?
I hadn't done that yet.
Base is not on lockdown.
So
that was never attempted.
We want to lock down the base, and we want it so that only we can move freely about it.
Okay, so you guys are taking off on the shuttle, leaving him behind to finish doing lockdown on the base.
Correct.
Awesome.
The three of us are going to go.
You're going out in the walker into the jungle.
Yes, I'm following them out into the.
So
can I release remote control to them? But as they leave, like, oh, here, take the remote.
Yeah, you're gonna do it.
How's that?
It's the three of us.
The three of us, yeah.
Are either of you proficient in gunnery or piloting?
Piloting, no.
Piloting is you.
Piloting.
Are you proficient in gunnery too?
Yes, which is why I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
Because if they don't have gunnery,
You
I
fly,
have
you
gunnery, he can fly.
So
I
in case you didn't control the ATST, I hand you the control.
So you have pilot.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we have a pilot, we have a gunner, and we have a ATST remote controller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Get
fuck
in the
this
gunner
bitch
seat.
up.
Wait.
Yeah. He's like, I have to just go and
I
rise.
forgot to turn it.
God damn it.
I can guarantee you, whoever wrote this module had no clue that this is what was going to happen.
The first time I ran through this, what people did is they posted that droid out here and faked him as a repair droid and just kept fucking up the door so no one can get out. Working on it, sir. Working on it. And then they overrode every computer and blew up the whole fucking room.
Nice.
That's what they did.
That's clever, but ours is a better movie.
Yeah. I'm definitely watching this movie. Put them on 30 more seconds.
All right,
we're setting a trap.
Hey,
Okay.
$10. Open our doors.
Open the bay doors.
Open the hangar bay. Open the hangar bay. Let's out.
It's recessed and it's completely openable.
Oh, never mind.
They're open, sir.
Good job. Well done, $10. Well done.
You made a ravine.
Very well done. Okay.
Brought to you by Fish Heads.
They're a trap.
Chicken head. There it is. There's the cat.
Do we have a mini for the?
We need a walker mini. We've got those.
Well, they're going to be way too big for this map, I think.
Do you want an ad?
Who cares? We need them.
Okay, so here's
Bring
the
forth the walker
ATST.
Do you want an ad?
It's way too big for this map.
Bring forth the ATSTs. I command.
If you want to bring it out, we can bring it out though.
I know we've got two of them.
I think you could.
Oh
fit-
wait, oh dude, if I would have had my extra
You know where
minis,
they
I
are.
got a land to shuttle too. That would have
They
been
should be in
cool.
the box, the cardboard box.
If we want to use them. You got any oh, I'm so good. Never mind.
Yeah, I got a bunch.
Mine's on my truck. Yeah, with that walker on there, it's gonna be like, okay, so you move short range.
That's not it.
Okay.
Damn it! I guess it's not in the box. It's in the box.
What is that from?
Is that,
7.
7. Remember Brad Pitt? His wife's head was in a box, and he was out in the middle of the desert, and he had it delivered to him.
Oh yeah.
All right, yep. So I'm just chasing after him.
What is that? Is that a dragon?
That looks like a dragon.
It's a Utapon.
It's a dragon.
Utapon on Ductilion.
That's a Star Wars mini?
Yeah, apparently.
Wow.
That's got to be a creature in
All right.
planet somewhere.
With a dude writing it.
Oh.
It's got a writer on it.
That's a trip.
What was that planet?
Here, we'll use the force dice.
Around to the cave cavern on the.
Jamie, we'll use the force dice. The dark side can be him, and the light side can be me.
Okay.
The Sith Wars movie. Weren't they flying?
And that big force die could be the Lambda
Oh,
shuttle.
those were mechanical.
Yes, I can.
Okay, we got it, Mike.
Yeah, I'm just curious where the fuck they went.
I'm just thinking. Oh yeah, the slide. So you guys, aha, 2 walkers no less.
Yeah, we got more
We
than
got
2.
all different kinds. So we only need 2 walkers. Shooting or non-shooting?
Well, I'm shooting that Burns is going to be shooting.
Yes, that's the plan.
And
Okay, if you guys
there's non-shooting.
if you guys are familiar at all with vehicle combat and that sort of thing,
We're really not.
me either. So we're just gonna have to wing this part. It's pretty much the same shit, but
Oh, you're bad too. Accolades?
Oh
yeah, I got an accolade too.
That just looks like the
You're-
ATST centipede.
Yes. You ever watch that stupid movie, Blaine? Human Centipede?
No.
It's filthy.
Do not waste
It's
your
absolutely
time.
fucking filthy.
I have no interest in watching.
I didn't have any interest either. I was at a friend's house and they put it on. I'm like, well, it's their house. I can't tell them they can't watch it.
Well, what's worse is I volunteered to watch that movie.
You are a dumb person.
Yes. I was sitting there on Netflix and I heard who was it? I think it was Rob Arnie and Don in Sacramento talking about
God,
it
I hate those movies.
and how stupid those movies are. And I was like, well, I heard about it. Go watch it. And I'm watching it going,
No,
this would never happen.
no,
Rebel snowspeeders?
Exactly.
no.
Exactly.
Although the Halloween that happened, we took the 3 little pumpkins and made the pumpkin centipede.
Oh, I've seen those.
Out of the Jack
I saw
Lantern.
pictures of those online. Was that you guys or was that somebody else?
Well, we did one, so it might have been ours.
Those photos?
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, I think I saw.
Celebrity. He saw your pumpkin.
Oh, seriously, I saw those. I was like, oh, I know what that's from. That's gross.
I guess that was the Gen Con super rare one. You had to participate in a regional in order you can get that one.
Yeah, because I don't think mine had the blaster fire coming out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the chase is on. You definitely seen him heading, well, what would be north on this map. So this is going to be a round by round, and you guys are flying around in your Lambda shuttle.
Lambda, baby. So, here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to get up high enough so that we can see them, see both of the AT-ATs, and then pull around the front of the first one and just start laying thick fire into him, and we'll just do a pinch point. So everybody gets a piece of him.
Well, it's going to have to be flybys, though. It's not like a helicopter. You just
This isn't a hover type vehicle?
No.
No, they're all forward momentum.
Okay.
I mean, even think about like even like a
Scratch
Trent
that.
everything always
Just
comes in
fuck
and
'em up.
lands. Always forward momentum.
Little action shot there.
I'm gonna blow some ass off.
Okay, so we're gonna take it round by round. We need initiative checks from everybody at this point. Your initiative is still gonna. Oh, this is obviously cool.
Still may apply.
Your initiatives are still gonna apply because there's things you may think of that you might be able to do during the scenario that can benefit.
I'm in comlink, right? So
You're within common with everybody. It's cool checks from everybody.
Feeling cool.
Ooh.
Okay, let's hold on. Let's go around the table. What do you got?
2 successes.
No advantage.
No.
So you got 2 and 0,
I got 1 success, 1 advantage.
1 and 1. Mike,
A triumph, a success, and 2 advantages.
1,
2 and
1, 2.
1, 2.
I've got 2 advantage.
0 and 2. Shoot.
3 success.
3. Okay, so we're gonna give him better stats. That's what I love about the system too. I don't give a fuck what his stats say. I'm gonna give him mine. 3 and up. Okay, so it's gonna go no matter what that triumph takes it. So it's gonna go PC, PC, NPC, PC, PC, PC. So first PC to act. Let's get this done. So you are actually in control of this machine right now, exiting the building.
Yeah.
The Bothan actually has controls of it if he so chooses. But at this point,
No, I'm not. If I can see them and if it's not floundering and I don't see any problems, I'm going to let him do his job.
okay. So at this,
I can't pilot shoot the thing though.
at the point of initiative, what we're gonna do,
That's why it's a 2-person thing. One guy's the gunner, one guy's the pilot.
right? So his objective was to jump the gunner seat so that you can control its motions while.
Hilarious.
So
Okay, well, if we're talking over the comms,
Yeah.
then you can.
So
All
at,
right.
at the point where initiative starts, the
Fuck yeah!
his walker is a good distance outside of the garage bay by the time you find it. You're at the edge of the garage bay. You guys just got into the Lambda shuttle.
All right.
So we have a PC action.
I'm starting this motherfucker up.
I'd like to take this one though and make coffee while I'm in control. Never mind.
So you're taking first action. Okay, so you fire up the Lambda, lifts up out of the ravine, wings drop, start flying out.
I'll start targeting the.
Okay, so it's
Well,
up.
did you make any kind of differentiating marks on the ones that you jerry-rigged?
It's the one behind the one in the front. In other words, it'll be the one. Our guy is in the one behind,
Yeah.
following.
Giving the chase, not being chased.
Yeah.
All right.
You should be able to
I'll
see
target
it.
Trust me, we'll
the
mark
one
him.
being chased.
Yeah, we'll mark it.
Okay, we're gonna say at this point, on your turn, shuttle comes up out of the ravine, starts to make forward momentum. You guys are at extreme range from that walker.
Okay. Fire.
I'm not though.
Not extreme range.
No.
Oh,
We
you can
hit
always
you.
take the shot, I think. I'm sorry, I should have explained this. People complain a bitch about it, but this is how I like to do things because it doesn't make sense to me that a 38 can't shoot medium range. Yes, it fucking can. It may not be accurate. So what I do is if your weapon says you can only do medium range, shoot at long range. For every range band you're shooting past, just add a setback die.
Mm.
That's to represent accuracy.
Sure.
That's how I like to do things.
Okay.
Because like I said, oh, he's 35.
If you could pop up out of the ravine and immediately target on them before you even start moving, fuck yeah, take a shot.
So you're at extreme range, and the shuttle is.
And I say,
So look,
Kale, get as close as you can on his ass, lock him in before you jump out of that seat. You know what I mean? Get him as straight as you can on target before you jump out of that seat.
Yeah.
That's right. They don't give the. I should have learned to shovel in here.
Do you need stats for it?
Yeah, I should have it in here.
I was gonna say,
It should also be
is there a
right
chance that they might hit my shadow by accident if they miss badly enough?
Well,
Depends
of
on what we
course.
find for a threat and everything
Well,
like
sure,
that.
we close our eyes and stick our thumbs up our ass. There's always a chance we could shoot you off the ground. But
Well, if that's the case, then you're screwed, pal, because I'm in the game. I always put my thumb up my ass.
Oh, that's no good.
So I've had people bitch at me about that on the forum, but like I said, it doesn't make any sense to me to say, oh, he's 100 yards or 100 feet away. I can't shoot him with the 38.
I
Well, the
can-
fuck you can't. You're just not going to be accurate with it.
I can understand that there is a certain point where an energy weapon loses all its energy and the shot just dissipates, or a projectile will just fall to the ground once it loses all its energy.
Right.
But it's
still
not going
shoot.
to suddenly stop and drop. It's-
That's my whole thing. That's why I add the setback for every range.
What?
So if you're shooting a medium range weapon in extreme, it's 2 setback
Badass.
dice. That's quite a bit.
Well, even just like in Mech Warrior, when you fire the long range lasers, even if you're outside of the range band, it goes for an infinite range. But once it's past a certain
That is
distance,
an
it only does 1 damage.
AT-ST.
Yeah, 8 there.
And that's
Maybe
a rare
that's another
too.
mechanic you put in there. You lose some
You could,
damage.
yeah, you know what? Maybe we could do it at 1 setback die for every range band that you're shooting past, plus half damage,
Something like that.
something like that.
Hmm.
I don't like the idea of going.
you can't.
Well, you know what? He is like 5 feet past short range, so I guess I can't.
You know
shoot
what?
him. I don't like that idea.
I can't hit the moon with my sniper rifle, but I can shoot at it all I want.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
That's exactly how I've looked at it. So, anyways, so your Lambda shuttle, if you're going to be piloting it, there will be piloting checks when it comes back to you. Okay. If you're shooting at it, it's going to take a gunnery check. And besides that, extreme range in a shuttle is like short range in space. So no matter what, you're going to be able to shoot at it.
Shoot at it, but what's the accuracy?
We're going to just call it an average check.
So it's average plus 2 black?
No,
No, it's just
because
average.
starship scale is much larger than
Oh, yeah.
Usually
planetary
today,
scale.
Your difficulty on pilot
You're
is
shooting
usually
much
going to be
bigger
medium
weapons,
unless you're
yeah.
doing like
Okay, so
evasive maneuvers, and then it's going to get hard and difficult.
how much
Okay.
difficulty am I adding to this check?
2 perps.
2 purple.
2 perps. 2
We're going to make
gunnery
it
check.
1 purple, 1 red. I'm upgrading.
Since you've never fired it before, you're going to.
Is this the pew pew button?
You want to, well, you got white to play with if you want to upgrade one of yours and give yourself some more yellow.
I would
It
actually.
sure is.
do it.
And when you pull the trigger, it starts
Do it. Get rid of a green. There you
shooting church pews.
So you've got, what are you looking at? You've got a purple. That's a purple and
A red.
Oh, that's not what I wanted at all.
Okay.
those 2
Two
cancel out those 2.
threats and a despair.
That
A despair?
your success. You have 3 advantage, no success.
No, it's a threat.
Oh, I was like a despair.
Three advantages, no successes.
Okay, so you're shooting, and as you're in your walker, you see these lasers come from behind and just blow up and hit the ground right in front of you.
Holy haircut! Watch what you're doing.
So, was there threat in that?
There's a lightning curve.
No threat.
Oh, it was advantages.
Zero successes, 3 advantages.
Okay, so how would you like to make that work for your advantage?
I'll give bonuses to the next couple.
Yeah,
people.
but story-wise, how are you going to make that an advantage? Describe why it's an advantage.
Trip this guy up a little bit
Yeah.
so they slow down.
So the
Fires
shots,
past him.
the
overshoots,
shots cause the
shoots.
lead ATST to have,
So you have to turn awkwardly on one leg.
which gives him a bonus die on his next piloting check.
3 advantage. So for 3 advantage, it'll say it'll give us a bonus die, a boost die to whoever acts next.
So
For
a
aiming
boost
for
to
it
him,
down.
a black to him, and a boost to him.
Well, that's only if he was to act next for 1. But if
That's
you're
true.
giving 1 to him specifically, that's 2.
That's true.
So
But
if
I
you give
figured,
one,
I figured the piloting check would be the next thing that would be happening anyway.
he already did his action for this by launching the shuttle and starting back up. So we can definitely give you a boost to your piloting on the next one, or we can give it to
2.
he who is actually running the walker.
Yeah.
Behind him.
2 bonus die to you and a disadvantage.
Am I even within range to fire the weapons at this thing yet?
Oh yeah.
But I need to get it moving forward first.
Well, it's a maneuver to walk.
You're, you're basically getting it forward in a straight gate, and then you're going to jump over on the other seat and say, "You're driving."
All right, boss, you're in control. So my gunnery skill is what? Oh, it's that.
So
He's like, "Oh, I'm good at this."
That's actually not bad.
We're gonna say you are at long range from him. Again, I'm trying to do that starship scale to.
So that would be
Planetary
three
scale.
dice, yes?
Yes.
All right.
You want to upgrade?
Yeah, I'm afraid if I do that, you're just gonna flip one over. No, I don't want to despair on this on this roll. I've got a couple of boost dice. I think I'll be all right.
Okay.
All right. So put those out there. That takes care of those. So that gives me 3 triumphs and I'm sorry, triumphs, 3 advantage and 2 hits.
Okay, so on your walker, your slightly rusted walker, sorry. Your damage on that is 5.
So it'll be an 8.
Okay, and 8 to another walker. No defense, but armor of 3, so you did 5 damage on it.
that's not like 8 points to a person. That's like 8 points of vehicle damage.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you did 5 damage to him. So just ends
If
about
you
dead.
shot a person with that, you would.
We got another pen. This one's about
Got
dead.
the green one.
And I'm gonna drop all 3 of my black dice on the dude. So he'll have 4 setback dice on his next
On his
piloting.
piloting
That's
check.
next piloting
Wow.
Oh fuck!
He's going down.
Watch out for that log. Boom! Boom!
Okay, so it is NPC turn.
Or, well, that's his next
You
check.
said 3.
Yeah, 3 total. So it'll be 4 overall.
Okay, so for his turn, he's going to try to pilot this fucking thing.
Yeah, he is.
He's gonna try.
With
with air
laser
quotes.
shots and blaster shots.
And how many
raining
sets?
all
Like
around
3
you.
setback
Four
dice?
setback dice. Yeah. You can reach across the map and grab a couple if you need.
I got it here. I'm going to upgrade one of his because he needs it with that setback die. Okay. So he did not succeed, but he got absolute wash.
Absolute level wash. So it's a fail.
So he tried to pilot it, but you see it kind of like trip up over a downed log a little bit.
Yes.
So it kind of like made him stumble forward. So what I'm going to do is you see the side mounted guns go and turn around towards you.
Okay.
So now he's going to take a shot at you.
Ewoks, who needs Ewoks?
I'm going to give him a setback die for the tripping up of the walker. What were we at? Long range, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to upgrade his shot on this as well. Oh, wait. Wow, there was like 0 success even rolled in all of that. Oh, 1. Okay, so he failed with a bunch of advantage, like a shitload of advantage. So 5 advantage. So what happened in that situation?
No successes with 5 advantage.
Yeah, that happened to me earlier today.
So he tripped up, and when the side turrets came around and pointed at you, the targeting was way off. So it actually shot lasers up towards the shuttle. So you're going to have 2 setback die on your next piloting check.
Shit. Okay.
So we are now at a PC's turn. Who's left?
I think I need to be piloting now that he's in the gunnery's spot. I need to give you a pilot.
Are you training computers at all?
Training computers? No.
Okay. So it'd just be a piloting check then, average.
Average? That's 2?
Yes.
Oh. So that's those cancel. So that's 1 success with 2 threat.
With 2 threat. Okay. So since he's up in the shuttle watching you, he doesn't have the right view on it. So
depth perception's a little off.
Was that a one-eyed joke, dude?
No, but it could be.
It could be.
I know what you get so upset for. You've got 2 eyes.
Well, okay, 1 working. So as you jump
Is that
over,
a Viagra joke, dude?
Oh, shit. You jump over.
Wait, do you have ED? What? Why are you getting upset?
You jump over into the gunnery seat, and as it's walking along, you told him he's got control. He's not able to get the right visual on it. He slams the head of the walker right into a tree.
Uh-oh.
And so it's going forward and just kind of sidesteps a few. So you're going to get a setback on your gunnery check.
Hey, watch it, fucker!
Sorry.
Setback on the.
It'll smoothen out soon. It'll get smooth soon. I'm just getting the hang of it. Sorry.
Final PC's turn. What are you trying to do here?
As I'm listening
You
to
should
this
try and come in
chuckling,
low over the ATST and have him jump out into it so he can make sure.
I want to complete the last order I was given from my commander, which is to actually lock down the base. And my intention is to get all the doors closed so that only us and our comlink channels or whatever will access these doors.
So
and
he
let us
waited for
go
everybody
through
to
the base.
leave, and then he locked in the base, and now the base is his?
No.
Including the garage?
It's very dumb.
This bitch is mine.
Okay.
White and gold. Oh.
Someone
This can
was
be a hard
very
computer's check.
dumb. This is like poor decision making at its best.
What's that?
And I'm bad decision making, Rob Lowe. That's probably a little bit too loud. That's probably louder than
Bad decision making.
Yeah, I saw
Okay,
that.
so
I was like, oh god.
Computers, hard.
okay.
That's actually a better decision than the guy who got the Seahawks World Championship tattooed on him.
I guess he's not a Darwin Award winner.
So
Oh, you can keep doing that.
So 1 success, 2 advantage.
Okay. How would you like to spend that advantage? You succeeded. You locked down the whole place.
I will take off some strength.
So do you let your commander know what's going on?
I will look at some calamari porn.
Commander, all portals at the base are under our control.
Excellent.
Fishporn.com.
Yeah.
Okay, we're top of the order. PC's turn. Who wants to go?
I'm hoping that somebody can go before me and generate some advantage. So
Get
I
us
can-
closer. Get us
Yeah,
on track so she can get a good shot
All
off.
right, here it is. I have some disadvantage though, I understand.
You have a two.
What do I gotta-
Was
what
it
did I
two?
gotta
It was 2 setback dice.
2 setback dice. So it's
Here's
two.
the black ones here.
Yep. So your difficulty's 2 purple, 2
Two
black,
black and
and then your piloting
I
check.
would be flipping.
probably 2 green, 1 yellow.
So in this sense, what you're trying to do is you're trying to accelerate your speed and
Upgrade
move in
that.
on them.
Yes.
You should
Upgrade?
Yes.
Yeah, you should
Okay, so go ahead and upgrade.
Kick out a green
Kick out a
and
green.
add a yellow. Excellent.
That's
Painful.
actually good. I think that's a
I
success.
think he's good.
Yeah.
That is a success.
Woo!
You get 1 success and 1 advantage. Yes.
Lambda,
Yep.
right in your face, AT.
So- And from your seat, you see this Lambda shuttle just right over the top of you, and you're not far. You're within like short range.
point blank, fire,
1 click.
kill that thing.
Request permission to buzz the tower. Negative.
Unfortunately, we don't get to keep one of the ATSTs, but you know.
So now
pop
you're
it
going
like
to
a
take a
grape.
shot, right, Zal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
Pop it like a grape.
Gunnery check, and you're at short range now, so it's only 1
Drop it
purple.
like it's hot.
Nice.
Did he keep one guy alive back in the control room?
Yes.
That's a lot of success.
And you're alone with him.
He's tied up, right?
Yes, but that doesn't change the fact that you're alone with him.
He's like, everything's good here, Commander.
3
And on the
success,
side.
1
One
advantage.
advantage.
So
Whoa, what was it?
3 success, 1 advantage. So,
So
the
that's
Lambda's
8
lasers
damage.
does 8 damage to it.
It doesn't generate a critical on 1 advantage. Okay, so
How much armor does it have?
5. So 5
3
more
points
damage
through.
to it. Oh no, sorry, 3 points. You're
Yeah.
right.
So 8 total now, right?
Yeah.
12.
So
No,
you're
that's what it's got left.
you're a fish guy. So if I'm, have you heard about Cthulhu? Have you let Cthulhu into your heart?
Yeah.
I've read it.
Hi, friend.
And
Can
we
you give me a
played-
second so I
we
can talk
played-
to you about
I've
the
read the-
magic of Cthulhu?
No, but this is
And-
you proselytizing to the guy that's looking
Oh, yeah.
next to you.
Okay, so let's get this right. That
You
was
get a bow tied on him.
you buzzed right over his ATST. She took a shot and just
How are you going to be able to drive this thing if you're?
what was it? 1 advantage?
3 success, 1 advantage.
Okay, so what is she going to do for that advantage?
She didn't declare it. I figured she's just going to kick the bonus die to the next person.
Does she have
Okay, so we'll kick bonus to
Right.
the next person.
So I'll go next,
Yeah, she's going to kick the next bonus die to the
and
next
I'll
person.
open fire yet again.
It's NPC turn next.
No.
Then she's going to kick
So
the
now
black die to
his-
the NPC.
Okay, set back to him.
Let's set back to him.
His laser cannon side mounted are still pointed right at your walker. Okay.
Okay.
or in the general
Maybe
area.
she shot out his weapon system with that advantage.
You guys are still. Oh wait, he's got to do a piloting check first.
Oh, big fat kitty. I know, baby.
Yes, he succeeded with 4 advantage, so he's going to give himself
This is Sarin.
2
She's our prima donna.
boost die on his
Oh, yeah.
gunnery
She's
attack.
a beautiful girl. She's the pretty girl.
But you're at long range.
We have an athlete, we have a pretty girl, and we have an old crow.
We've got a monster. We've
Damn it.
got. a
So this
diva.
walker just
Oh, we've got a
starts moving on. Cannon's still back,
Crashing
firing at
old
Burns
woman.
Walker.
Fail!
Oh. Oh.
Oh, dude, you're fucked.
Say hi to the cat.
So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 advantage, or excuse me, 5 success, 1 advantage.
Woo!
So that is 10 damage to your walker,
All right.
which it has a whole trauma threshold of 15. So you're down to 10
After the soak.
after the subject. Daddy's got a 5.
Shing!
So you actually saw, you're sitting in the right-hand side. You saw that blaster bolt from his cannon come right through the left-hand side window.
Oh,
And just blow out the whole back of the walker on that side.
You okay, man?
And,
you scratched my ride.
and for the advantage, I'm going to give you a setback die to your next attack as well.
Kel, you there? You alright?
All this smoke, and you're just like,
I'm gonna upgrade one of my dice.
okay.
What's going on out there?
Sit rep, sit rep.
Still at long range.
We just took a massive blowout. I don't know how much more this thing can take. Honestly, I'm considering bailing after this next shot.
Don't do it. You
there
can't
a
bail
rush
till that
log
thing is
nearby?
dead. You are not authorized to bail, soldier. You will hold that position until your target is taken out. Do you understand me?
Can you please call in Intergalactic AAA? I'm gonna need roadside assistance.
Here comes the monster.
Hi, baby girl. Here.
That's not bad. That's gonna take that
No, I
out.
want to go.
No successes though.
That's gonna take that out.
See, that's kind of cool.
That's
too.
bad enough. So I got 1 failure and 2 advantage.
Okay, so you shot your shot. So what happened is, as it blew through the backside of the walker, you took your shot just as the head of the walker turned like this and shot right past him. So what would you like to do for your 2 advantage?
Setback die to the dude.
Setback die to him for his next turn. Okay.
2.
Okay.
2 double D.
We have 2 players
Too
left.
much.
Word of advice, next time around, you should probably go ahead and take a turn before the NPC so you can close the gap between them.
Sure.
But right now we got 2 players' turns left, and I believe that's Mike and Blaine, right?
Yep. So you get a pilot check from you.
Okay. Oi. That was my cock.
Average.
Oh yeah? Come here. Oh yeah?
It's an independent kitty.
It's fine with me.
Yes.
This
Like
is where I
said,
wanted to be.
She has a boundary issue. She likes people,
Three success, one
This is
threat.
where I
but
wanted
no
to be.
concept of.
Okay, so for the threat, it's gonna put system strain on the walker.
It's
You-
not me.
No, you're really pushing this thing
Num
forward.
thumbs. Num
So-
thumbs.
It gets blown back.
Nintendo thumb.
The head turns a little bit. You blast off, and all of a sudden you just go and just.
I'm sensing gyroscopic malfunctions on my
Does it
end.
kind of look like Streaker?
Streaker was all gray, wasn't he?
No.
Oh. All right. $10 bill. Your turn. What do you think you can do in this instance?
$3 horror. $10 bill. $6.
I definitely need
That'd be something. You can
to
get that
find
work
out
for
what's
3
going
hours.
on in the control room. So, is there any way I can assist them from where I am?
How would you like to assist him?
I would. Let's see.
Oh, I know.
Let me see here. Commander.
What do I do?
Help me.
Can you boost the shields? Can you boost the Lambda's sensors so to improve our targeting? Can you use the station-based sensors?
If you can get us within short range, I can throw an armor-piercing grenade at that thing.
Dude, hatch up.
And also, while you're fucking with the sensors, check for life signs too. Let's get a head count of what's still
So
alive.
get him to spin it around and run backwards, and just throw it out the big hole in the back of the damn thing.
Yes, spin the head all around.
Okay, so what I'd like to do then is focus all the planetary sensors that this base may control or may not control, whatever's on the base, whatever may be out
Does
there,
this base have any weapons?
to the weapon system of the ship.
It had anti-aircraft on the landing pad.
Why weren't you shooting at him with those?
All right, kid.
I didn't see them.
Okay,
My bad.
I'm sorry. What were you trying to do?
So I'm going to use all the base's sensors, all the sensors at the base's disposal to help the targeting system on the Lambda.
Okay,
Satellite nav, anything?
so we're gonna do a hard computers check,
Okay.
and what that's gonna do before any advantage or threat or anything like that is generated, what we'll do with that is if you succeed, you're gonna add a boost die to the gunnery check. That will be the end result. Is you're gonna add a boost die to the gunnery check of the shuttle before any advantages or anything like that is generated.
Before even advantages.
All right.
So just a simple
I think I should
success
have
as a
taken a
boost die.
speeder and just.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're both there.
I want to go back and change my decision. I want to take a speeder instead.
Jump out the hole and run back to the base and grab a
So
speeder.
we're looking at
One success.
one success.
Nice.
So you have a boost on your next gunnery check
You'll be
against the
fine.
walker.
You'll be fine. I got you.
Okay, top of the order. PC's turn. Who's gonna go?
I should close the distance
The
first.
pilot?
Yes,
Why
you
should
should.
So I'm going to push this thing.
If you want to push it and give it 2 more system strain, you can go from long to medium to short.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
And then I can throw grenades.
so that'll be 4 system strain total on your walker.
What's its threshold?
Its system strain threshold is 12, so you're down to 8.
One success with one threat.
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
so it's at a total of 5 system strain now because this thing is pushing.
It's all smoking.
He's in there going,
I'm giving it all to Gulf Captain.
damn it!
Remember that one on Endor where like every time I took a step it was like
Yeah.
I pop the lid on it remotely if I can, just to clear the hole for you. Like, when you need to go, because I need to go.
Okay, so now you're within short range. It's a player's turn.
Woo!
Oh.
I think I'll take that gunnery turn.
No,
Fire!
The hell you will.
Fire!
I'm about to die.
Fire!
So
Fire! goddammit!
this is my base now.
how much damage do the ATST weapons do?
5.
They do 5. So that armor piercing grenade actually does more.
Well,
Because it ignores 3.
No, it does 5 vehicle damage.
Oh, it would actually
The
be
grenade
1.6.
The
then.
grenade is 1.6
Oh, okay, so
to
yes,
vehicles.
we're gonna fire.
So 5 does 50, if you want to put it that way.
Now, if somebody would have rolled a triumph or something and did like you said, and made the hatch pop on that one, and if you could have threw that armor piercing inside of that walker,
I can try to open the hatch with the gunnery.
how are you going to open that hatch? Blasters? What the hell are you doing?
All right, so that's gonna be. You said it was short range.
Yeah, you're in short range now.
Fuck it. I'm gonna upgrade a die.
Oh yeah. So at this point, what
It's
would
got your name
what would
on
be
it.
best next, I think, is let him fly and get you right in Again, because now they're out of range from you, and then you can take a shot.
I have 3 advantage and 1 hit.
Okay, so you did 6
6
damage, which
points of
only
damage.
does 1.
6 points of damage with 3 advantage.
What would you like for your advantage?
I would like to.
Wait, you have 3 advantage? That should be a crit, isn't it?
On the walker? Oh, it's linked for 2. So you could double that.
double my so it'll be 12.
It would be 12
Nice,
total.
sweet girl.
So doing
Are you
7.
having fun?
Yes, we'll do that.
You're having fun. This little
So,
removable
you just-
climb on over.
The forward guns just go, and then the side guns as well. And you just see, you actually blew one of the side mounted guns off the top. And then what'd you generate? How many advantage?
3.
You can make the hatch pop if you want for 3.
Absolutely.
So you're blowing it up using what her idea was. The gun blows off and you see the hatch go, and all the smoke is coming out from the inside of it right now.
Zal, the can is open.
Is there a hand with a white flag in it?
The can is open. I repeat, the can is open.
The can is open.
Okay, NPC turn. He's taking a last ditch effort here. You're short
He
range.
has a
from
black
him.
from something. I don't remember.
He's got
He's got a
several.
setback. Oh, he's got 2 setbacks.
Yeah.
So I had 2 of them already sitting here. So he's a short range. I'm going to upgrade his.
I'll try to get on the comms if I'm going to go add.
Can we upgrade one of his set
Yeah.
for us?
Yeah, you can change this to a.
I would love to do that.
To a red.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. Very nicely done.
This is my grandmama's walker. Oh yes,
Despair?
he's linked.
No, it's not despair.
No, he's not linked.
Oh,
God damn it, I only
he's
did
right.
1.
Okay, I get
So
it.
it's 1,
It's the other
2,
way.
3. So 8 damage to your walker. That's another 3.
That wasn't a piloting check. That was a shooting check.
That was a shooting check.
You just took a shot. So, what was? I haven't been keeping track of
You were at 15. You went down to 10. That was another 3. You're at 7.
7. Okay.
You're at 7. Now he's going to do his piloting check,
Way to clear out those setback dice.
and he's going to double move and put some strain on the fucking thing. Advantage only. So you keeping the distance with him.
Okay.
But he's going to try again.
So he's going to strain himself.
He's going to put himself through more strain, but now he's at medium range from you now. He's just trying to get the hell out of there.
Okay.
So strain is at 10.
Are you piloting now, or is he
I am.
still piloting?
I'm piloting.
Okay,
Add.
now we
You're
have
piloting.
3 players in a row. We got
So
you 2
I'll pilot.
and then Blaine.
Get us closer.
ship fire.
So
Actually, you should just
Eat
fly,
fish.
fly over and drop your AP grenade in there.
you know what? For his threat, give yourself a boost die on your piloting check.
A boost die.
Also, if
Yeah.
you're connecting to the sensors, get a
Yep.
head count. See if there's anybody alive left in the base.
In the base? Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have any setbacks? I don't think
Nope.
So.
Oh, a triumph. Wings go up, he lands on it. Is this close enough?
He points the barrel so the thing moves forward, moving, puts it right in line.
Well, I also have some,
Turns it around, he's facing it as it's walking.
So yeah, now I can just open the hatch, drop
those
an AP
things-
grenade.
those
CT
almost,
any
so
orders?
there's 1 threat and 1 success on top of the triumph.
And that triumph also counts as a success. So you have a threat, 2 success,
CT
and a triumph.
report to communication.
So you wanted to close that
Where
gap.
would he be right now?
So you
He'd
saw
be
that
watching
walker
the
getting
prisoner,
away,
maybe?
and you just flew right in on its ass now. And in game mechanics terms, I would say you're actually engaged range now.
Okay.
But I'm not going to take the engage as far as 2 difficulty. I'm going to make it a flat out 0 difficulty in this instance.
Sick.
How would you like your triumph to work for you in this situation?
Well, first and
Drop the
foremost,
ramp, throw the taped grenades down.
I want to pretty much
I would hang my
draw
house
him off
out.
of the track so he can't take a shot at my friend here.
You have a juice?
Next,
No, my battery died. I got another one out there.
I want to
Did you
make
just
sure that
plug
my
in?
friend here doesn't get shot at again.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to give him the middle finger and take a Polaroid?
That's pretty much what I mean. I'll let somebody
Hang on,
else
VA.
give him the middle
I
finger.
think that's about the 4th Top Gun reference we made this game.
Flying bird.
I pretty much want to serve him on a silver platter to the gunner here, and also swing him off of the track of my friend. So I think like the flyby would be the success to give her the ace, but I also like them just to not be able to take a decent shot at my friend next.
Okay, so
If we don't,
narratively, what we could say then is for your triumph, you made him totally shit his pants that this Lambda shuttle is like pacing him now, and it caused his guns to now turn its attention on the shuttle, taking them away from him.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do that,
That would be a good result.
Where you going, Butch? Huh? Where you going, Butch? We'll be friends forever. We'll be friends forever, won't we, Butch?
okay, so that's perfectly. And did you? Oh, you generated a threat. Working it that hard, you just say you put a system strain on the machine because it's not designed to actually. You're working. It's doing this kind of thing because it's not made to pace it so close. Okay, so
But comically, it's matching the gait of the ATST.
or the opposite.
You can't get a shot. It's like watching a camel.
Like a very bad Monty Python cartoon.
Yes. Now we have a PC's turn. I'm assuming that the gunner of this Lambda shuttle wants to take a shot.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can just kill him outright.
That'd be awesome.
You have one last fight. So
Yeah, we do have
if
one
you
last. It might be the bonus to bonus. So yeah, why don't you go ahead?
It's all
Take
downhill
that
from
last
there.
upgrade.
because remember,
Take the last
right now
upgrade.
it is a 0 difficulty.
So no purple.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're treating it as a gauge, but normally engaged is 2 purple. But why would getting closer make this hard in this
So what do you got
instance?
in here now?
Ridiculous.
Really? The GM's not going to make this any harder?
Nah, this is cool. A triumph, no less.
A triumph for 6. This is a crit and a success.
Yeah.
Okay, so that fucker is linked.
So I want to just headshot this, but just enough so
How many
he
points are the
dies, but we don't
3?
entirely destroy this entire thing and it doesn't fall. We can use this later.
Is it 3 advantages to the crit on an ATST?
This is on the Lambda shuttle.
Or on the
This is
Lambda shuttle,
6.
rather. Is
Um,
it 3 to crit? Because she's got 6. So that means you
6, a triumph,
you
and a
could
success.
link it, probably link it and crit it.
crit, link, and triumph. And
There's no point to the crit. It's dead.
well, there might be a point to the crit.
Yes,
We
it
We
might,
haven't rolled a
we can
single
have
one
2
all
of
night.
these.
it might explode and do damage to your ship,
We
causing
haven't-
you to crash.
We haven't rolled a single one all night.
What?
A crit.
Percentile for a
Yeah.
crit. Let's see.
Build like top knot.
Or you could double
It's a
crit.
critical of 4.
Okay. So she's got a
Link
critical.
1. The damage on it is 4. So it's double damage if you can link it for 1.
Which she can.
So that's double damage. And the damage is 4. So how many successes was it?
6.
6.
No. 2 successes.
success.
One was a
Okay.
triumph.
Okay, so
1.
that is 6, 12 damage.
And then she had 6 advantage. So 4 for the crit, 1 for linked, and 1 extra to play with.
So you can crit it, linked it for 12 damage.
And boost die.
This thing's already done, but let's just see what
Yeah, roll
happens.
the crit, baby.
You
Roll
could
the
link
crit.
it,
You
too.
got to.
Double link
You
it.
got to. 51.
51. Is there a crit chart in this book?
Where's your EFE?
It's in the screen, isn't it?
It's on the screen.
Let's just see what happens to this fucking thing. I'm curious.
There's a separate one for vehicles. There's two crit charts on it.
All I can say is this guy
Vehicle
was really
critical hit
dedicated
result.
to the Empire.
So that's you did a 52? Is that right?
51.
A 51. One component of the attacker's choice is knocked offline and is rendered inoperable until the end of the following round.
Well, I was just going to pretty much say regardless because it was absolutely decimated by shuttle blasters. Is this just legs walking now? Crazily.
Well, that's a
along in the
component.
jungle.
You took one of its legs out. That's definitely a component.
Oh no, he took the whole head off of it. And it's just legs walking
Oh.
through
Awesome.
the jungle now.
All right.
Just a gyro and a couple legs.
Yep. And what was the cabin of this thing is just in pieces.
10 years
everywhere.
later, the
I
Rebel
will shoot
Alliance.
the legs just for spite.
Nice shot.
Now I can play hopscotch.
All right. So how are we doing on a body count? $10. Do we have any people left in that base? And we also have patrols. So we're out. Let's get our sensors for the shuttle online. Let's get our patrols. Let's wipe those guys out too.
Okay.
We can't have anyone get away.
Your body count, you're counting 10 in the control room.
And they're still alive even without life support.
It would make sense once I come back if you guys could look in there.
It'll make sense.
Time to stretch, I guess.
They opened a window.
Damn it! I didn't think of that.
Dab?
I don't know. I'd say I want coffee.
Would you
but
like a dab?
I haven't
I'll put coffee on.
all day.
I'll
Yeah.
put coffee on.
Yeah,
And I
that
won't
sounds
drink
good.
any of
Do you want a dab?
Oh,
Do you want some coffee? Do you want a dab?
coffee?
Coffee first, dad later?
Yeah.
Okay.
No creamer. So unless you like it black.
And with sugar. Just a little sugar.
Kiki.
Maybe that's why.
You know, with this team, we could actually take over the Empire.
No problem.
Where did I see that?
I feel like the commander was pulling his weight today. Because I almost died like 11 times today.
We're gonna have words.
I'm going to take his Commander Cub Scout patch and rip it right off his sash.
Turn up and watch it cry.
What are we doing?
Making fun of you.
Making fun of me.
I don't feel like you've been pulling your weight today. I almost died 11 times.
Mutiny.
Jack shit.
Mutiny.
No, it's not. Although you did almost kill me by your awkward piloting remotely of the ATST.
It wasn't my piloting that almost killed you. It was his shooting that almost killed you.
You should have juked.
Well, my reaction time flying, a quarter mile up in the air is a little slower.
All I'm hearing is excuses. I want results.
I trip your ATST. Sorry. I'll do it next time.
Oh, I opened fire in the shuttle.
Fuck you guys then. Fuck you guys. I'm going home. I'm taking my ATST and I'm going home.
What, that big hole in the back?
What's left of it?
It's ventilation. It's air conditioning.
And both of them are fucked up.
It's a convertible. Have you ever seen a convertible ATST before? No, because I get it first. That's why.
Convertible.
Custom.
This is a custom thing.
Okay, so what was the plan? Because essentially by this book, that is actually the end of the module.
Wow, really?
Yeah, oh yeah. Because you guys you fulfilled your mission, and so I mean you can go back and take over whatever's left of the base.
I'd like to go to the cafeteria in the base and make sure there's cold beers waiting for my crew when they get home.
Nice. My plan was to search for patrols, take out the patrols since we're cruising around in an AT-AT and a shuttle.
Right.
Might be really easy just to wipe whatever patrol is.
When did we get an AT-AT?
And
Well,
we,
ATST.
ATST.
and we saw the life signs in the
I
command
would have
center.
totally taken that.
So what you would learn from that is you had it under lockdown. Would you guys go back to this control room and find out? That's where the life signs are coming from.
Well, yeah, we tried to deplete their oxygen, if you remember, but we weren't sure if that was a success or not as far as.
Okay, so to further learn about that,
Ooh.
I'm assuming you wait for everybody else to get back.
Oh, yeah.
You guys all head back to the base.
Or I'd make CT do it. Let's send CT over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Okay, so CT goes over there, and what it is just a bunch of normal computer workers or whatever you want to call it. And there was actually an escape hatch through the floor, which is where said asshole made his escape over to the walker.
Oh, gotcha.
So you couldn't cut off life support because there was still a route for some form of air through there.
Okay.
They opened the window.
Yeah.
Right.
It was in the floor, but it was in the.
But these workers are still in there.
Yes.
Just these workers. All right.
They
Well,
are dumb. They should have run
interrogating.
for it.
Well, yes, essentially they would have been, but
Interrogate them for any additional information or knowledge about operations of the system. Since we're taking over the base, they probably know how everything works.
so you can get every bit of information you want as far as the workings of the base,
Probably-
what's available
Probably
to
put
you.
communications back up and send a signal that the Rebel Alliance can move on in. And
Yeah, it's probably true. Send the all clear signal.
That makes me wonder too if then, because the continuation of this was that free module of Operation Shadow Point, I wonder if that's what leads into the admiral that he was spying on. I wonder if that's what Operation Shadow Point is.
Interesting.
It could be.
We get all kinds of information.
Right.
What's that about?
It's terrible.
Yeah, because it'd be nice if we could take whatever exploited information we got from this base. Are you drinking mine?
Mhm.
You are.
Mhm.
If we could somehow, somehow turn it on him, it would be really cool. If we could somehow leak
Find a
the
bag.
fact that the Moss was searching him.
So, but yeah, that sums up. You guys mission objective completed.
We
You got
win!
the base.
She
Nice.
loves bags. It's
Well
all
done.
that
I
she's
see
found
that.
one. Oh, come on.
Have you run the second part of this, the Operation Shadow Point?
I haven't yet.
Yep.
I only ran this one other time, and I did it just as a to get the basic idea in my head before I did this. I ran it online.
Yep. Oh, it's a good run.
So cool. That was your first time playing the system?
Yeah.
You like the system?
Yeah, I
or-
love it. Yeah, it's a great system. It's fun. It's easy. It's dynamic. It's more focused on the story. I like how there's a variety of outcomes rather than just a success, a failure.
Exactly.
Right,
There's
like
a-
Fate.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have a flat probability curve like Fate as well. The
Yeah,
line's not
We
flat
actually
there.
sat down and we're at one point thinking about trying to adapt this dice system for Dresden. And we were like, okay, well, what's the probabilities for Dresden? So I actually pulled up Excel and I mapped out the dice on a success and a failure for Fudge.
Did you
and
bring
for
a
this.
storage device,
And
Jamie?
Fudge is a flat curve. No matter how many extra dice you get, your probability never changes.
And what they do to compensate that is they require instead of any. See, this system has a 0 point on the line, negatives and positives, success and failures, and whatever they cancel out of, you're always assuming a 0 point. Dresden doesn't have that 0 point. Dresden says in order to be successful in this, you have a net result of 4 successes in order for this to be a successful whatever you're trying to do.
Okay.
And as you get more powerful, it just keeps adding more dice.
So basically, the dice are stacked in your favor.
No,
Well,
it's a 50
mathematically.
It's a 6-sided die. Every die has 2 blanks, 2 negatives, and 2 positives.
Okay.
That no matter what, even adding dice, yeah, it's still
Adding dice still
50-50.
flat keeps you on a flat line.
That's
It
exactly
just
the same
gives you
probability.
more things to look at.
You know what? It made me wonder too because when we played that hirelings game,
Yeah.
at the con game, okay,
Yeah.
The way he explained it to me, I was like, well, I guess that makes sense. Is a D6, regardless if it's 50-50 or not, is still a better probability than a 50-50 on a D20.
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Because there's less sides.
Right, because it's still essentially a what is it like a I can't even think of it right now, 30-something% chance each way or something like that on
So
this
I
20-something
think
percent
the
chance.
most common roll on a D6 is a
3.5. That's your average.
I was gonna say a 4 or 5, but yeah.
On a D20, it would be 10.5.
Right.
So that's what you and I talked about. We're like, it's still 50-50 no matter how you look at it.
But there's more options in between.
Right. That's what I was explaining to you.
There's more formula in the
chances.
probability curve. It's
Right.
still the same curve. The net result is 50%, but there's more mathematical
The
options.
only way that
along
would
the way.
change is if
Right.
the die was odd-sided.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that kind of tripped me out when, I mean, it made sense to me at the time, and I started talking to you about it, and you're like, well, it's still 50-50. I'm like, but then you have only 3 chances of failing, 3 chances of succeeding versus
probability
10
and
chances.
and percentage of success failure are not the same thing. So you can have a 50-50 probability of rolling high or low, but success failure is based on a percentage.
right.
Okay, so what you're saying is like if I was to flip a coin, heads or tails, if I flip it enough times, I'm going to hit that 50-50 curve. But that initial flip may be heads or tails.
Correct.
So by adding more sides, keeping an even number of sides on the
Gives you
die,
more flips.
To hit
it's
that
just
50-50.
adding flips.
It's giving you more flips.
I see. So basically doling it back down
It's
to a
giving
6-sided die.
you more chances at a 50-50 shot.
So simplifying it to a 6-sided die
I'll
versus
count
a
them out.
20.
Make sure I've only taken one amount
You're
here.
adding 6-sided die to vary,
Right.
or to get closer to trying to be what a D20 would do in one roll.
Right.
Right.
Or worse, because you can add so many dice that you bust the mathematical curve of a single die, which you will. You know, if you're rolling 10 d6s and fate dice again, or nulls, positives, or negatives, so you roll 10 dice. There's 60 face possibilities. There's a 2
I see what
and 6
you're saying.
chance on each die. You're rolling 10 of
So
them.
as you add die to your character getting
Monster.
or increasing in power, you're actually just making the curve hit 0.
That's
You're
right.
forcing it to.
That's right. So really what it comes down to is if you are especially gifted at rolling dice,
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
if you're especially gifted at
I
rolling
can't.
dice and you rolling 10 dice will probably come up with more successes, say, than the average other person who will roll those 10 dice. Like, I'm a pretty good dice roller.
Mhm.
You know, I would be willing to
No,
take my
I have
chance
all
on
mine.
it because I think I can.
I
get what
did my
want,
count
what I
on 3
need.
sets.
You know,
So I'm good on my 3 sets. Let's leave you with your 2 sets, I believe.
we have
Yeah.
3
Well,
or 2.
we have 2 of the regular Star Wars sets and then 1 of your custom set.
Right.
So I pulled 3 sets.
Correct. So the thing about this game that really initially kind of turned me off to it was the dice. I was like, oh fuck, custom
By your
dice.
foot burn, can you kick it over here, please?
I don't really want to get into a game with custom dice because you know, I'm
Now it's
used
behind
to
you.
fucking our
Like, way behind
number
you.
dice. But then the very first time we played it, I was like, oh
Okay.
wow,
Right.
this is really cool. And the way you can manipulate the story by adding.
That was my
These are-
favorite part. Was
Can
this,
you grab
there's
that?
a story element to it rather
Yeah.
than just a numeric. You know, we
One,
could talk
2.
all day about I've succeeded or I've failed in
Right.
this probability scheme, but it doesn't really help the
This-
fun
This was
aspect.
this was the first system I played after D20. And
Yeah.
when I first started rolling these, I was like, I'm confused. These are symbols. These are numbers. This blah blah blah. But Jamie's like, look at it as narrative dice. You know, you're adding the triumph. You're adding the
Dynamic.
yeah, and it's like, okay, now, and I'm like, so what happened? He's all, you tell me, and I'm like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
So I think that's where these dice come into play. That's where their power lies. You know what I
It's
mean?
creating a story together.
Yeah,
Again,
exactly.
It's restating that as the focus of this whole thing.
And the other part of it that's really cool too is you can actually take it one step further with the dice telling the story. Because like last night, I was really doing it with them because it was the first time we played Warhammer 3rd, which was born from
Same set.
this system's born from that. So what you could do is like when you have expertise dice, or in other words, you're trained in it, and this and that. We were actually narratively describing it as, well, your training is what allowed this to happen, or your training didn't do a damn thing for you, or fortune was on your side in this instance. So you could take it to the next level on the narrative description.
Yeah, you wrap it back into histories and your
Everybody's
specific
so
character
nice.
stories and backgrounds.
Yes.
Right.
Your training in the ancient dwarf hold
Yeah.
did this for you.
That's a richness of storytelling.
Stop it.
Can't. I'm possessed by a demon.
So the neat thing about the system, the way it's a fantasy flight game, so it's an FFG
Yeah.
product, and they released it in 3 different
Michael, the
groupings.
camera light is on now.
Jamie, that monster.
That's really weird.
That one is
3 different
You
groupings.
got mine too.
The first is called Edge of the Empire, which
Yeah.
is their white set, which is
And-
on the fringe. Then there's this set, which is the red set. That's Age of Rebellion. That's a little bit in the timeline is more advanced, and your relative geography to the rebels and the Empire.
This adventure took place almost directly after the destruction of the first Death Star.
And then the third one is the black box set, which is Force and Destiny, which they're about to start packaging and setting out. So it's kind of nice. It's all the same rules. It's all the same mechanics.
Speaking of that,
But
have
each
you
time they add a
read any
little
of the
bit
new Star
more
Wars
flavor,
comics
a little
doing?
bit, few more character
No, I've heard
classes,
they're garbage.
and they add more force to it.
Are they
each
good?
time.
I
They get
can't
closer and
vouch
closer
for
to
anything
the
with
Jedi
Darth
and the
Vader.
Sith
I
things
read
as they get
Darth
closer
Vader
to the
number 1,
box
and it was
sets.
amazing.
Right. Okay.
So
It's
really
speaking of
neat.
Darth
So
Vader's
we've been playing Edge of
personal
the Empire.
storyline right after the
the
destruction
white
of the Death
box.
Star.
This is the first time we've
So
played
it's
the red
from
box,
that
so
point to Empire Strikes Back.
basically the
Well,
same.
no. Empire Strikes Back was where the first Death Star was blown up, right?
No, New Hope was.
New Hope. Oh, you're right. So yeah, it's picking up at the end of New Hope, and it's bridging the gap to Empire Strikes Back.
Then does it have Zizor in it?
Not yet. They're only on issue 2.
Okay, because that was like, did you read Shadows of the Empire or whatever it's called?
Mhm.
Oh, dude, awesome Star Wars book, phenomenal. It ends where, oh no, I'm sorry. Shadows of the Empire takes place between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. It begins where Empire stopped, and it begins with Luke recording the message on R2 for Jabba's palace.
Is that one of those great books that aren't considered canon anymore?
I don't know if it's considered canon or not anymore. I heard Disney
Because it
did
was
that.
at one point, but then Disney said no, none of that shit happens.
I'm not
We're
sure.
gonna redo it.
Because they talk all about how Leia gets the Ubi's bounty hunter armor, and Chewie staying with Leia after Han gets frozen in carbonite, Luke doing more force training and rebuilding a new lightsaber. And all. It covers every bit of that.
So this comic was Darth Vader went to Tatooine to talk to Jabba the Hutt about getting things set up
Jay,
for
you've
the
been to
Empire
Fondue Fred's in
out
Brooklyn.
there.
Font
Really?
France.
He basically
Fondue
shows up a day
France.
early.
in Berkeley.
Starts
No, no,
killing
no,
people on the way in.
Shattered.
He was supposed, and he wasn't
Is it-
slated to
is-
show
is
up until
the
the next
place to
day as an
go?
emissary. But he showed up a day
I
early
don't even know
for
if it's
personal
still
business,
open. I
being a
wanna
total
check
Sacred
badass.
cheese
Forcing
whales
Jabba to
place
do what he
to
wanted
go.
to do.
Let's do it.
If you go to the
Really?
And
Secret
then
Cheese
he's like,
Whale
okay, I'll be
too.
back tomorrow for my official visit.
The fondue sounds
And then,
pretty damn good.
After that, he
It was Fondue House.
after that,
I don't
he's,
know if it was,
setting up the bounty with Boba Fett
All right.
to
I'm
go
gonna
after Luke
save
Skywalker.
this.
Oh, he's putting the bounty on
Yeah.
Luke.
Yeah,
Nice.
and they show him making the realization that he thinks that Luke may be his son because he points out that he had that Obi-Wan had given him his old lightsaber, and the comic concludes with Darth Vader saying, "Now I've got some personal business I need to finish before I can take my leave," and he starts killing Sand.
So
How would
it's
you like this
Sand
title?
people?
How would you like this
Oh,
title?
nice.
What was this mission called?
Take over Whisper Base.
Yeah, something whisper base.
Take over at Whisper Base.
Let me go grab my battery for my vape and my flash drive. What, did it-
At Whisper Bay.
Did it record it as a wave or a MP3?
MP3 native.
Okay. Let me grab another battery. I'll be right back.
Let's see. Save.
Oh,
Yeah, waves are usually too big, so I usually work in native MP3 because that's what I post my cast as.
I usually start with a wave for editing and then turn it into an MP3.
My casts are sometimes 8 hours long, so
That's true.
waves are stupid.
Your guys' shit was fucking long.
Waves are ridiculous.
God damn, speaking of which, when are you guys going to have another one?
When Rob gets off his Rob became a father, so now he's Captain Excuses. I'm like, dude, let's make a podcast. You know where I live. Fuck you, you know where I live. How about let's set a date and a time and let's do some recording?
Because the last one, when you did Rolled or whatever, was last year, wasn't
I
it?
know.
Wow.
I know. I mean, like, dude, I've been on you for 6 months. I've been right here the whole time. No, you really haven't. You've been, like, largely absentee.
Plus, he had that big case that he was working on.
Let me get that coffee.
huge.
Well, he had his daughter's thing, and
that was fucked up.
and then actual work.
Nice.
So I mean, he's not totally without excuse.
I know she would too. Oh, hell. Oh, yeah. I know my sister would like to actually. Go ahead and let her look first. She's the eyeballs. Hey, honey. Jay has something to show you.
You're gonna perk up in a second. Open your eyes and look. Oh, now he's not holding his hand.
I don't know if that's gonna make me perk up, Vern.
I didn't. Well, no,
Just saying.
you utilizing it maybe, but checking it out, I thought. Would
Just seeing that it
As
exists.
you can see.
I want some Skywalker. Does that hook you up?
Oh God. I don't feel super stoned. I'm tired.
Just made you drowsy.
No. I recognize when weed makes
I
me
never
feel
did get to eat.
stony, kind of couch walking.
That feels bad, but I never did get to eat.
I didn't have any caffeine except that like tiny pull off of his energy drink. I've started drinking coffee in the morning. Thanks.
Why are you hurting me? You like coffee.
I do
Playing like
now.
you don't.
God damn it.
Quit playing like you don't.
I was much more
Stop
into tea box
broadcast.
before I moved in.
Goodbye,
I'm all
YouTube.
about coffee.
Hope you enjoyed our game
I only
as much as we did.